What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Madden NFL 2003. My name is Sean. We are 2 weeks away from the end of the season, including this week. We will actually be crowning a champion next week, September 20th. So be sure to stick around for that. If you like content like this, what is this content, you might be wondering? I'll tell you in a second. Be sure to scroll down, subscribe, and ring that bell. That way you're notified when I post new videos. This is Madden NFL 2003. Like I said at the beginning when I said welcome to Madden NFL 2003. Today, we are continuing our playthrough of the 2002-2003 NFL season, where all the rosters have been randomized. We are on week number 19 of 20, and this week we are going to send four teams to conference championship games, and you'll be able to catch the conference championship games in the Super Bowl and the Pro Bowl in next week's game, or next week's video, I should say. Dolphins and Patriots lead off our divisional round coverage. 49ers take it on the Falcons. Bills take it on the Chargers. Buccaneers, they beat Green Bay in a pretty ugly game, and they will travel to Seattle to face the 2 seed in the NFC, the Seahawks. So the Dolphins won last week. Dolphins, 49ers, Bills, Bucks, all road teams, all won this week, or all won last week. So they are on the road again this week. Let's jump in. We're going to jump into an AFC East rivalry, and we will see how that goes. I need to make sure that this other game didn't simulate. Okay. Just want to make sure the other game didn't simulate. I misread something. And here we go. Welcome to Foxborough for game number 1 of 4 today. So enjoy extended football action today and throughout the playoffs. Starting on September 27th, we will actually be jumping to NFL Fever 2003. We're basically just going to redo this season. 11-6 are the Dolphins. 13-3 are Drew Brees and the New England Patriots. We have seen the Bills and the Patriots play twice already. They're both pretty good games. We could see a third matchup between those AFC East foes in the AFC Championship game if things go well for those two teams.
You know, safeties are usually the last line of defense on the field. So when you have a guy like this back there as a coach, you feel pretty good knowing your defense won't give up many big plays. You also like knowing that he can line up in the box and act as another linebacker to stop the run.
The Dolphins' ground game should be a big factor in the outcome of this one. Now, we've talked about the defense that they'll face, and in order to keep them guessing, this offense will look to mix it up with screens and counters. This will force the defense to tone down their aggressiveness and not overplay anything. It should make for a very interesting matchup.
And you can tell that defense is fired up and ready to go. I don't think we should keep them waiting any longer.
Let's go to midfield for the coin toss.
All right, here we go.
AFC divisional
game number 1. We had some really good games last week. Surprising that all 4 road teams won, including these Miami Dolphins, and a very explosive victory from the Buffalo Bills over the Pittsburgh Steelers. That was a tight game until in the course of a couple of plays it wasn't. It just seemed like in the blink of an eye it moved from a tie game at 14 to a 21-point lead for the Bills. We'll see if they can keep. We'll see if the Bills can keep their momentum, their rhythm going a little bit later today. Dolphins took out Indianapolis in kind of a weird game.
Ball on their own 26.
The Tampa Bay Green Bay game was weird as well. And
with 2 tight ends available.
What was the other game? I guess was kind of forgettable, maybe kind of normal.
Oh,
A wide receiver open on the right side. He'll get past the 50 into Dolphins territory immediately for the New England Patriots. What was San Francisco took down Washington in what was a pretty close contest. I think that one was a field goal battle until San Francisco found the end zone inside of 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. Late in the fourth quarter, either way. Yeah, I guess the The Bills game was the only blowout, and even that wasn't that much of a blowout. Hoping for more of the same. We're coming off a real-life NFL season where might have been like some of the best weekends of football that we have ever seen. Every game decided by like a possession or less. A lot of it coming down to the final seconds, or overtime.
2nd and 4 coming up here.
An incredible postseason for the NFL. We'll see what happens. Kickoff is... I'm recording this video a little early, but kickoff is Thursday. Bills-Rams. So that's exciting.
Morris couldn't find much running room on that play.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense on it. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
About a yard to go.
3:29 to go here in the first quarter. 3rd down and 1 for the Patriots. It's such a late camera change for some reason. Like, I don't understand. Like, they should do, it should like zoom out. I know patch notes for a 20-year-old game, but it should like do the zoom out and then cut. And then even if you're watching them like do the fake snap or whatever, that's a lot better than snapping the ball and then 3 seconds into the play going, oh, here's what the offense is doing.
Dropping back, passing right.
Oh, a deep bomb down the right side into the end zone. It's going to be caught for a touchdown. The Patriots showing some explosiveness early in this one. Isaac Bruce. That is a good connection. Drew Brees and Isaac Bruce. So 2:05 comes off the clock, and the New England Patriots put 7 points on the board. Extra point is up. Extra point is good. 5 plays, 71-yard drive. Breeze to Bruce. B to B.
I think the whole team's happy after that one. Probably telling their defense to give them the ball back so they can go scoring in.
And with that score, they're up by a touchdown. Barker in to kick
We
this
could
one
see, we will see what Brad Johnson has in store for us as the Patriots kick the ball to the Dolphins.
McQuarters returns this kick.
Up to the 22-yard line or so.
Also don't want to panic because it's only the first quarter.
So we have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 22.
Run off the right side, finds a ton of room. He'll be right near the first down marker. I think they pushed him back just in time to not give up the first down, but Ahman Green bullies a man to the ground and then still takes a little bit to get him to the turf. But a solid start for the Dolphins.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
And that actually will be a first down. 1st and 10.
4-man front this time.
From the 32-yard line, looked like they were going to use motion, but didn't. He is hit in the backfield and dropped. That's going to be an incomplete pass. That play has been a little inconsistent. We saw a weird fumble earlier in the season. I forget which game it was, but it was a weird fumble that happened. But I don't know. Was it a fumble? Pitch out to the right side, finds a little bit of room, but it's actually met pretty quickly. Good job by the New England Patriots to stretch that play out to the sideline.
We're filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
It's 3rd down, and they have a long way to go. Looking to pass, gets rid of it, and this pass is completed. He never hesitated on that pass.
This receiver can really do it all. He has speed, he runs great routes, and he can make catches on any kind of throw because he's got those great hands. Ball at about midfield.
Baseball card down. First down and 10 for the Dolphins in Patriots territory.
4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. He's looking to pass with the throw.
Throwing into double coverage. That was almost picked off.
He did a nice job.
Wide receiver had to play a little bit of defense there.
Stayed with the coverage, and he got his hand
He
right
looks
in
so
there.
bad about that. Why do you throw into double coverage? Oh.
It's second down and
Ooh,
10
whoops.
to go.
Sorry. Didn't realize my keyboard was on my phone.
Quick drop. Flips it out there.
That is a terrible play that actually that did not end up
on the screen on
being
that
all that
play.
bad.
That one didn't surprise the defense. They were right there to tackle the ball carrier.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 45-yard line. 6th play of this drive. Drops back, stepping up, throws over to his
Finds a
right,
receiver
and he's
past the
brought
first down
down
marker.
at the 36-yard
Wow,
line.
that was a nice play. That was pretty tight coverage.
About
Well
9.
played by New England. Just a better catch and or throw and catch. Probably a better catch.
1st and 10.
So the drive continues. And we've seen this we saw that a bunch actually in NFL Fever 2002, where you have a couple of teams get off to really good starts, successful drives, long drives. Doesn't necessarily mean a shootout was coming
The defense had great
or is coming. Didn't necessarily mean a shootout was coming or is coming. Was coming? Yeah. And this wouldn't necessarily mean that they're going to just drive up and down the field and get touchdowns all over the place, but
And this is the 8th
it's interesting to see. This clock has just been moving. And we will get
He's looking to
one more play before the first quarter. That was an excellent jump there by number 53. Didn't really have a shot to pick it off. I mean, that would have been an incredible one-handed grab. Instead, just batted it down to the ground, and we will go to the second quarter
the team's asked
with a 7-0 lead for New England. Third down and 12 coming for the Dolphins.
38-yard line.
Feels pretty dangerous to punt the ball back to New England after the way they just ran down the field last time.
Dropping back. Throws over to his right.
A deep shot down the right side. Looked like he had a receiver, maybe needed to get a little bit more under it. There were a couple of defenders in the area, but it was really only one, or single coverage, I should say.
Smith is just about ready to punt this one away.
Will we see a coffin corner kick?
Fair catch.
It will attempt it, but no, it will
Let's see if they can have
sail
the same
into
sort
the
of
end
success
zone.
on this possession that they had on their last, picking up a lot of yardage through the air on their way to a score. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. Using motion. Penalty marker down on the field.
Prior to the snap, ball start. Offense.
Came out of his stance a little early on that play.
False starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily avoided by just maintaining focus.
It's 1st down and 15 to go. Ball on their own 15. Breeze gets set. Searching for a save. And he stopped at the 13. He was cut down quickly.
He was waiting for something to develop, and whap, he got developed.
Second down and 17 coming up for the Patriots. Throws over the middle, finds a receiver who gets his hands on it, but drops the ball. That was a first down. That was an unbelievably right there catch. I got to stop throwing big words into the middle of my sentences.
Long way to go.
Too many syllables and I forget where I'm going with it. Surprising drop, to say the least. Breeze drops back, fires back over the middle again. That time it looked like it hit a Dolphins defender. And that'll be a pretty quick 3 and out for the Patriots. 2 incomplete passes, 1 7-yard loss. So they don't quite get the coffin corner, but their defense helps them get a little bit better field position.
Parker lines up in the backfield for the punt. And he waves for the fair catch.
Fair catch at about the 48-yard line of the Dolphins. So they are right there. 49, actually. First down and 10. Dolphins defense did what they needed to do to help win this field position battle.
The Dolphins are in the offset I formation. Dropping back. Looking for a receiver.
Fires down the right side. Big bomb, and that's going to be a catch. He got over the first defender, but the second guy was able to catch up and knock him down. That was one cool-looking hurdle away from being a touchdown pass. You can see it right there. Joe Horn got over number 20, but the other guy was able to get him down. First and, well, I guess we'll see where they spawn the ball. They will be inside the 10, so it will be first and goal.
Goal to go. Looking to pass. Steps up with the pass.
Fires down towards the 1-yard line. I believe that's Joe Horn again. Johnson to Horn.
Always had a great arm. And that's something you can't teach.
Second down, goal to go. Ball 1 inch out.
Well, it's about 1.5 yards, but okay. Fires. Oh, that was a dangerous throw. Little disorienting, one of those weird, like, one camera angle for too long, and then the play starts, and that's when they change it.
Third and goal. Ball 1 foot away.
1 foot away from being 3 feet away. Whoa, that was a huge miss by Brad Johnson right there. He was wide open in the end zone, and he just threw it too late. So a goal line stand from New England.
Stover leads the field goal team into the game for the attack. And it's on its way. The kick sails through.
Kick is good.
So the drive
5-play, 49-yard drive by the Dolphins. Ends in a 3 point. Ends in 3 points.
They got it done on that drive. I'm sure they're thinking touchdown for their next one.
A little surprised that we didn't see much running going on with that. Actually, all 4 of those plays minus the field goal were pass plays. Two plays to Horn to get them from the 49 of the Dolphins to about the 1-yard line of the Patriots. A throw over the middle that was almost picked off by a middle linebacker, and then a throw out of the back of the end zone that just missed. That brought up the 4th and goal. And I bring that up because Amon Green had already had success against this Patriots defense, so a missed opportunity there to try and just run it inside. Shades of future Seattle team against the Patriots, maybe not running it when they should have.
Yeah, you talk about push. This line got no push at all, and there was nowhere to go.
Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on their own 23. The quarterback lines up with 2 options behind him. Using motion. Looking for room.
Looks like they went with a fullback run.
His 4th stop of the game. Third and 7. Ball on their own 25. Breeze with 2 tight ends.
Breeze looks, fires to his... Oh my goodness, finds Isaac Bruce on the right side, and he is gone. 20-10-5 touchdown. 74-yard pass play from Drew Brees. Maybe don't do the finger number 1 up, because you almost gave up the tackle there.
The kick is up. The point after
Kick is good. So just like that, 3 plays, 75-yard drive, 74-yard pass from Breeze to Bruce. Minute 4 off the clock, and it is a 14-3 game. I think you go for it on 4th down if you're Miami. I know it's easy when you go like, oh, now it's 14-3. That's like kind of a weird score to be down by. But I think with that down and distance, I think it's worth the gamble. Plus, then you pin them really deep. You can try and win the field position battle.
Is looking to pick up some blocking.
All the way up to about the 30-yard line. Pretty good return.
First and 10. Ball on their own 30. 2-minute warning coming up. Man in motion. Looking to throw.
Johnson finds a receiver up near the 45-yard line. See if the Dolphins can put together a little drive here. We're right at the 2-minute warning already.
You just put it right on him.
Trying to find some room off the right side, but nothing doing there. Hurry up offense here for Miami. Second down, rather, and 11.
4-man front this time. Looking downfield. Throws it.
Of course, the field goal might work out. Tim Bowens appears to have injured his hand on the play. Be curious to see if Miami gets into field goal range. If they make it, let's say they make it 14-6. Miami gets the ball back first after the break. They could run down. Maybe they try for a 2-point conversion. Just stay tuned to find out. Finds a receiver. I thought that was going to be a dangerous... I mean, it was a dangerous throw regardless, but I thought that might end up as a pick or a batted ball, but finds a receiver inside the 35 down to the 34-yard line. Actually, they're going to give him the 33-yard line. First down and 10. Rolls, finds somebody on the right side. Or didn't roll, but throws to the right side, finds another first down. First and 10 from the 22.5. Johnson finds another completion. We're going to get a penalty here. That did look like a face mask. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty, and they'll have first and goal at the 8-yard line.
He yanked his helmet, and it cost him.
With his helmet on sideways like that,
8 first downs for the Dolphins, 2 first downs for the Patriots. Of course, the Patriots have only needed the 2 first downs. They scored on a 74-yard bomb and a... They had 2 first downs? That number just sounds weird, because they felt like they were so much more methodical than I guess they were. Oh, and we get a hold. First and goal from the 18-yard line. That's the wrong side.
The Dolphins move backwards.
It's hard for the offense to move the ball down the field when they keep making mistakes like that.
So confusing. What?
First down, we'll try to make this red zone visit a successful one. First down and goal to go.
Run off the left side. Nothing doing for Green there.
At the 16-yard line.
We're going to run the ball on a... None of this makes sense. All of this is a mess.
Here's where the defense needs to make a big play. Maybe they bring some heat with a blitz or they change up the cover. That way they can force the offense into making a mistake and keep them from getting any points before the half.
Pitch out to the left side. Doesn't do anything there. So they took a timeout at the 1-minute mark. They took another timeout after running the ball with 56 seconds to go. It is third down and goal from the 15-yard line thanks to the hold. Miami is exactly the opposite of what you would expect them to do in goal-to-go situations. They ran the ball twice on goal-to-go from the 18.
The ball out of there.
And then they threw the ball from the 1-yard line 3 times. They also have given New England way too much time on the clock here. 52 seconds. They're going to try and make it 14-6. The kick is up. The kick is good. So we have an 8-point game here. Touchdown plus the 2-point conversion will get them tied. 33-yard field goal by Stover. I am just so baffled by the way that those two goal-to-go situations went.
Number 3 to kick off. Number 46 and number 85. Deep to
He kicks it off. Number 85 takes a knee. New England is winning this one by 8.
Hey, I know they want to increase the lead before half, but they got to be careful and not let the other team back in it with a turnover.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
47 seconds to go here. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Breeze quiets the crowd. Single back in the backfield. Drops back, looks, finds a receiver. He's going to get up past the, looks like a 40.
That pass puts him over the 150-yard mark.
Drew Brees has already thrown for 150 yards. Granted, about half of that is the big bomb to
It's 1st and 10. Ball on
to
their own
Bruce.
44. Dropping back.
Breeze drops back again, fires to the left side. That one, well played defensively. Tipped away, and it'll be incomplete.
Looking to pick up the first and moving down the field. Still a chance for them to increase their lead. It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Four linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. They'll go with a pass. Gets the pass off.
That one again, well played by Miami's defense. Tipped away, incomplete.
Breaking that pass up.
Yeah, just stick your hand in there and whap it down.
3rd down and 10. 34 seconds to go here in the second.
Stupid penalties that keeps this drive going.
3rd down and long coming up here. Ball on their own 44. Price comes in motion.
Have that split back formation. Miami looks to be flipping their defense, and they're
Penalty
like
marker
number
down.
55 jumped off sides. Encroachment?
Defense.
Yes, you got it right.
McGinnis jumped early.
They jumped early and touched an offensive player, and that forces
3rd
the
down and
officials
5.
to blow the whistle.
Third down now. You'd have to think they'll look for the go-to guy here.
And if the defense is thinking that too, they just might use him as a decoy.
Breeze sets up, drops back. He goes
Breeze
to the left
looks,
side.
fires, and that's going to be a
Pushed
first
out of
down.
bounds at the
Penalty
46
made
yard
all
line.
the difference against Miami. Peerless Price comes up with completion. That'll be 1st down and 10.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
That first quarter went by in the blink of an eye, in a flash. Second quarter, not so much.
Looking to pass. Throws over to his right.
Breeze
Forward.
finds a receiver
Makes the
over the
stop
middle.
at the 32-yard
That's a
line.
first down.
Pulled the trigger quickly.
187 yards amassed by the Patriots already.
On the receiver's number. We need to watch the guys up front on this play. They're going to be passing. And the best thing the defense can do here is to get some pressure on the quarterback.
New England will take a timeout with 9 seconds to go. For some reason, they did not do that sooner. They're going to probably end up settling for a field goal because of that.
Anderson heads out onto the field for the field goal attempt. This one will need to be perfect.
Kick is up, and the kick is no good. Well short there. New England will hold on to a 14-6 lead. I don't know that Miami can get down the field fast enough.
Don't get beat deep.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Perhaps just a Hail Mary here.
The Dolphins line up in the shotgun. Dropping back. He surveys the field.
Pump fakes. Big bomb down the seam, and he's going to actually find a receiver down near the 25. They'll pad their stats right before the half. And Miami will take an 8-point deficit into the locker room. They needed 2 more seconds on the clock. I don't know if they still had a timeout, but...
It's the end of the second quarter with the score. New England 14. Miami 6.
Pretty good first half of football here in our first division matchup.
Fared in the first half.
Miami, they get the ball first.
Barker is back and ready to put this one in the air. He sends this one toward the end zone.
From the goal line up to the 10, to the 15, he's going to get hit by the first man he meets, and he'll be just a little short of the 20-yard line. First and 10 from the 18 for Miami, their first drive after the halftime break.
It's first and 10.
Defense for the Dolphins has been a little inconsistent.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. They'll go with a pass.
Dropping back, firing to the right side, finds a receiver past the 30, and that'll be a first down.
Not only does this guy have a strong arm, his quick release makes him very tough to sack.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 34. Nickelback in this time. Looking for an opening. Number 27.
Handing the ball off, but nothing doing on that right side.
The offensive line looked like they just collapsed on that play.
The offensive line has to get good movement on the snap of the ball for the inside run to work, and it didn't happen on that play.
Johnson sends a man in motion.
Second down and 12. Johnson drops back to pass, tries to rush around a little bit. He's going to get hit. He's going to fumble the football. The defense is going to recover, even though a lineman for the Dolphins had 2 shots at picking it up. Instead, Holmes is going to come away with the takeaway. And it is danger zone time for the Dolphins.
So they have first and 10 here.
First and 10 just inside the 30. Is that really 10? That's not 10. Is that 10 yards?
Back to pass. With the pass. Nice.
Finds a receiver over the middle. That'll be first and 10 from the 12. I guess it was. For some reason, that really threw me off. Maybe because the line is red, white, and blue. It's like, it looks like it's only 5 yards. Plus, you never know what kind of weird glitches these old football games have. Old sports games, old video games in general.
It's first and 10. Morris lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Short comes in motion. Dropping back. He's looking. Gets rid of it. Batted down.
Batted down over the middle.
Makes a great play, breaking up that pass.
You know, he did what you taught to do. And that's take away the ability for the receiver to catch the ball. He can't catch it when you knock it down.
Second and 10. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Thanks everybody so much for all the views and all the watch time on the channel. For the first time ever, the past 28 days has seen over 500 hours of watch time. So that is very cool. Thank you so much for all of that. Hopefully you're enjoying the content. As always, subscribe. Make sure that you have that bell rung if you want to be notified.
Two extra defensive backs. The defense is in the dime. And he drops the ball.
That was a bizarre play right there. Those were two guys running, maybe one of them running the wrong route. But he kind of looked like the guy that was trying to catch the ball looked more like a defender trying to get a pick on the run rather than a receiver trying to actually catch the ball. Miami's defense does a good job forcing a field goal try. The kick is up. The kick is good. So we have a 17-6 game now.
Not every drive is going to give you a touchdown, but getting through is big. And we want to go to what works.
I think you go for two. If Miami scores a touchdown, we get that too.
Barker will be kicking off.
Number 32 and number 80 to receive.
He gets the kick away.
Kick is away.
McQuarrie.
From the 6-yard line, we go up to the 20. You get past the 20, almost to the 25 before he's brought down.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 25. Only one man back.
2:54 to go here. Single back set for Brad Johnson, the Miami Dolphins.
Johnson with
Fires
the throw.
down the right side, left side, excuse me, and they're going to call that out of bounds,
I
interestingly.
think the quarterback just let that one get away.
So it's second
Hey,
and
where were
10.
those really fast
Ball on
quarters?
their
Did
own
you want to bring those
25.
back, guys? Would you like to hand the ball off and complete some passes and
Only
keep that
one
clock
man back.
churning?
Using motion.
Yours truly, a very tired content creator.
Green.
There you go. Handing the ball off to Amon Green. Nice spin move. We'll get a few yards there to make it third and more manageable.
Consistent and effective will help the offense dictate the pace of the game.
Third down and 4 coming up on this one. Ball on their own 31.
Actually, a very nice 6-yard gain. I didn't realize he got that many yards. Depth perception pretty tricky here on in Madden 2003.
He goes to
Though
the
it is a little bit nicer than the way we watched all of NFL Fever 2002.
was in on the play again for another tick on the stat sheet.
That is a big play down the left side for the Dolphins. Terrell having himself a game. I like that. Johnson just a little quick release. Quick drop, quick throw. Let your playmaker make a man miss, and he made a couple of them miss. As we hit the 2-minute mark of the third quarter. 1st and 10 from the 35 for the Miami Dolphins. You got to get points out of this if you're Miami. A field goal, I think, is still okay.
4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively.
Play action pass.
For an option.
Throws a turnaround, spit around, back foot, fadeaway throw. Take a look at this as he gets away from some defenders. Finds a receiver in triple coverage. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Dolphins.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 12-yard line.
Hands the ball off to Green. Finds some room off the left
Looks like
side.
they'll mark it at the 7-yard line. Picked up about 6 yards that time. It's 2nd down and 4 to go. Only one man in the backfield.
2nd down and 4.
Green.
Pitch to the right side.
On the carry.
Pretty good blocking on the
And it looks
outside,
like
but they had 2 defenders versus
6-yard line.
one blocker. Defense is going to win that.
Yeah, you can't run without good blocking.
About 4 to go. out of the shotgun. Man in motion. Dropping back.
Johnson drops back, looks, fires into the corner of the end zone with two defenders, but finds a receiver. Touchdown. I don't know if you noticed, but there were two Dolphins defenders that just ran across the end zone together.
The momentum has shifted.
They look like they're going to just go for the 1 point here. There's no reason to not go for 2. You miss it, you're down 5. You make it, you're down 3. You kick an extra point, you're still down 4.
The point after is good. And so
Give yourself to kick a field goal for the tie. A 7-play, 71-yard drive takes 2:45 off the clock. I think I read that right. It might have been 2:15. I apologize. Either way.
Stover looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. He sends it off. Morris is looking for a nice return. Just about ready for the first play of this drive.
Sounded like he got really smacked there.
Goal on their last drive. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 24.
8 seconds to go here in the third quarter. New England up 4.
Breeze hands it off.
I guess in the case of New England scoring another field goal, that leaves you down a touchdown.
Nowhere, John.
Went nowhere fast.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the New England Patriots ahead of the
20
Miami
to 12.
Dolphins.
Well, I mean, I guess you'd still be in
13.
striking distance with a 2-point conversion. I think you go for the 2. You go for the 2-point conversion. You try to make it. You trust your defense to get a stop. But you give your offense some wiggle room that they don't have to score a touchdown. They can just kick a field goal, not up the game.
4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner is stuffed.
As soon as he got the ball, there was a defender in his face to knock him down.
They'll be faced with a long 3rd down play here.
Big play for the Dolphins defense, 3rd and 13. They've been doing an inconsistent job, I should say, throughout the game of stopping the Patriots. They've had some really good drives. Obviously, the big bomb is not a good drive. And the opening drive wasn't great, but they've had a couple of these 3 and outs. They got the benefit of a missed field goal. But here we are, crunch time in the divisional round. New England 17, Miami 13 with about to be 4 minutes to go in the game.
He signals for a fair catch.
So the Dolphins, oh my goodness, no way. Wow. That was actually going to be pretty decent field position from the 36-yard line, but then it seemed like a pretty late penalty just kind of showed up. And that'll be 1st down and 10 from the 26 rather than the 36.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Johnson gets set. Green
Drops back.
for blockers.
Well,
Romanowski
hands the ball off, I
holds
should
him
say.
down behind
They're
the
going
line.
to drag him down for a big loss there on 1st down. So they could have had it at the 36. They got the holding penalty. Now they had it at the 26. That loss is going to set them back to about the 22. It's going to be 2nd down and 13. I'll actually give them the 23-yard line. My apologies.
Nickelback in this time. Dropping back with the pass.
Hit as he threw and actually kind of missed a receiver there. That was a good tackle by the Patriots to get some pressure on that quarterback.
See past that big old defensive lineman rushing.
3rd down and long coming up here.
They hit him as he threw because it did look like he had a receiver coming over the middle.
The Dolphins line up in the shotgun.
Third down, 13 to go. Miami throws it deep down the middle. Finds a receiver across the 35. Up to the 36. I'm sorry, the 44. That's across midfield. My apologies.
The defense could never let up out there. This guy could make some incredible
That's a
plays.
huge conversion for Brad Johnson and the Miami Dolphins as they pick up a monster gain on 3rd and 13.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 45-yard line. 4-man front this time.
Pitch out to the right side. Picks up a block. Makes a man miss. Tries to spin move but gets spun down.
At the 41-yard line.
The Dolphins with 23 rushing yards. The Patriots with 8. Most successful team we've seen on the ground was Green Bay with LaDainian Tomlinson. As that game continued forward, they really abandoned their running game.
He tucks it away. And the defender brings him down at the 40-yard line. He tried to find a hole and just got what he could.
Yeah, he tried to stretch it outside, but the defense was quick to react to the play and even quicker to move off their blocks and get in a position to cover the hole.
It's 3rd down and 5 to go. 4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively.
Johnson, he's going to run. Brad Johnson slides down across the first down, and gets the first down yardage. The Dolphins now have almost 300 total yards of offense, and they are really working that time of possession in their favor.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
1st and 10 at the 2-minute warning from the 27. The Dolphins making this one interesting. Not that they were ever out of it, but that is a dangerous throw. I bet that if they were to show a replay of that, the depth perception on that might look a little weird from our angle. He might not have been as close, but I don't know that I even want to take that throw at all. That was a worse throw. Tipped away, incomplete.
The quarterback tried to put that one through the receiver.
On 2nd down, they figure to go to the air as they try to get closer to the end zone.
Minute and 38 seconds to go. Miami did not go for the 2-point conversion to try and make it a 17-14 game. Instead, they find themselves down 4. Otherwise, they could just run this clock down. Ooh, high snap for Johnson, handled well, throws to the left, finds a receiver. He's going to step out of bounds inside the 5.
And it's a catch like that that starts to separate your receivers in this league. The guys who can go out there
Right at the 5, I should say.
They're on their next level.
So it's 1st and goal. Ball on the 5-yard line.
Now it looks like they're taking the play clock down. Of course, as soon as I said that, they snapped the ball.
2nd and goal. About 5 yards.
Clock is moving. I think you can really start to wind this down. Don't give New England time. Throws, it's picked off in the end zone. Oh, Brad Johnson throws a devastating interception. 1:18 to go in Miami. Turns the ball over New England. I mean, they'll still have a shot. I don't know how many timeouts they have. We'll take a peek here at the pause menu. All right, we got 3 timeouts on each side.
Breeze with a man in motion. He's looking upfield. Up the gut.
Bottle him up there. Quick timeout, Miami. 1:14 to go. 2nd down at about 7.
Stay conservative and keep it on the ground.
A tough running game will make your passing attack even more effective. They've almost got this game won, but they still need to run it to make the defense use their timeouts.
The quarterback
2nd down and
with
6.
2 options behind him. Using motion. Breeze gives the ball off.
Bottled up that running lane effectively. No gain, maybe a yard.
The most effective way to stop the run is playing on the other side of the ball. When you get penetration like that, it's very hard for the offense to get positive yardage.
It's 3rd
down and
to
6.
go. With 2 extra defensive backs.
First down here, and the game is over. Breeze, they're going to hand it off. They're going to find some room, but it's not enough. 4th down. Timeout Miami with 1:06 to go.
Another good gain on the ground by this
Maybe
offense.
4th and 2, so a gain of about 4.
Sticking to it.
It's important to pound the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they're going to bend.
Well done by Miami's defense to at least give them one more shot. Punt is away. From the 30, finds some room. He's up the sideline, past midfield.
That interception brought their
Well, that is an incredible return. No penalties. 16 first downs to the Dolphins, or to the Patriots 6. It looks like teams getting hits against me versus the hits I have against them.
Ball on the 47-yard
Baseball
line.
every day right here, youtube.com/Jontosaurus Rex.
Only one man back. Man in motion. Looking to throw. Throws
There's
over
the
to his
ball.
right.
Oh my goodness, that was almost a game-ending interception right there. Number 20 in perfect position to bat that one away.
Great play either way. You got to think they'll be going with something in the air here, conserving time while moving downfield for the score.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line. He's going to throw. Johnson
Fires on the right side and can't find Joe Horn, his go-to receiver.
Pressure can really mess up the timing.
3rd down and 10.
That pass was incomplete because the quarterback had to get rid of it before he wanted to.
3rd and 10 coming up. Ball on the 47-yard line.
High snap again, handled by Brad Johnson. Rolls, fires, finds a receiver, and I believe is Joe Horn. 1st down. Dolphins are going to have to use their hurry-up offense. Split back formation. Johnson snaps the ball, and he's going to spike it into the ground. 34 to go. Game's turned into a pretty good one here.
Closer to the end zone.
That Brad Johnson interception is just...
Ball on the 35-yard line.
It's so awful. Run the ball. Why are they... Their goal-to-go situations have been so confusing.
Quick drop. He's looking.
Brad Johnson fires to the left side, finds a receiver. He should be past the 1st down marker. 1st and 10. 25. Clock keeps ticking. Should see a spiked ball here. 20. 17. They'll throw it into the ground with 17 seconds to go.
Second and 10. Johnson under center. Dropping back.
Johnson looks, fires into the end zone, has a man. It's going to be caught for a touchdown with 12 seconds to go. An unbelievable turn of events here in Foxborough. 19-17 with an extra point pending. I did not realize, or did not think he got down. Looked like he was on the line, but hey, this game is perfect.
And it's up, and the extra point is good. The Dolphins
Kick is good. Johnson to Terrell. 54-second drive, 7 plays, 45 yards, and a 24-yard strike for the lead. Late in this one. Late. And this is why we only do 3 games usually, because we're already at 53 minutes of this video.
And ready to put this one in the air. He kicks it off.
Kick is away. It's fielded at the 4-yard line. He'll run up to the 20. The 25 gets hit, and he'll get taken down at the 27-yard line. New England now finds themselves down. They believe this is the first time they've been behind all game. They scored a touchdown early, gave up the field goal. Yeah. The worst possible time to trail with 12 seconds left in the 4th quarter. They got to go quickly here. 6, 5. Gets sacked. Timeout, New England. That is an incredible play by the Dolphins defense to get a sack in that spot. 3 seconds to go, 2nd down and 14.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. He's going to throw.
Breeze hit as he throws, finds the hands of a Dolphins defender as the clock strikes 0. Miami. The feisty Dolphins, the dark horse Dolphins, upset the New England Patriots. The 6th seed is in the AFC Championship game. We will see who they will play later on today. They will be on the road. They'll have to win on the road. Obviously, all 3 matchups because they are the lowest seed. Could be in Buffalo. Could be in the other city that I can't remember. 340 yards. My goodness. 183 receiving yards. Wow. Could be in San Diego. That's who the other team is. San Diego was such an irrelevant team throughout most of the season because the division they played in was really bad that I forgot that they exist. Both of these videos that I've done in the playoffs, I'm like, who was the other AFC team? Who could possibly be in the playoffs? No, it's the Chargers. The Chargers were there. So 20-17, the Dolphins win that one. We're going to go visit the 49ers, taking on the Falcons, going on down to Atlanta. As we'll flip AFC to NFC on down the line. Final game will be in Seattle. Watching the Bucs take on the Seahawks. 2 expansion teams from 1976 meeting in the playoffs. Don't know if that's they've ever met in the playoffs before, but they do in this timeline, the randomized roster timeline. Got to get my Xbox set up. Got to get that ready and rolling. NFL Fever 2003 should be somewhere over there.
Coming to you live from Atlanta, where the fans are
dang it, I'm in the thumbnail for that one.
Thanks for joining us. We're continuing coverage.
78 degrees, 64% humidity. That sounds awful.
Big play people on both sides of the ball. This one could go right down to the final gun as the San Francisco 49ers come into town to face the Atlanta Falcons. Welcome to the game. EA is proud to bring you continuing coverage of the NFL. I'm Al Michaels with John Madden.
I'll tell you, we've got a great one, and I can't wait
Ricky
to see this
Williams
guy run the ball. He's got
running
good
back
vision and quick feet. And when he sees a hole, boom, he's off into the secondary. And anytime you have a threat on the ground, it makes a whole offense that much better.
Aaron Smith can be dominant up front, and he might have to be in this one in order to stop that ground game. It will be up to the defensive front to keep the rushing yardage to a minimum and force them to pass more than they would like to. Definitely something to keep an eye on in this one.
Wow, those guys got to be careful not to get all tired out doing that. You got to save some of that intensity and energy for the game.
And the captains are out there ready for the coin toss. The teams are lined up, and we'll find out today who will advance past this NFC divisional game.
All right, here we go. San Francisco gets the ball first. They knocked off Washington last week. They find themselves in Atlanta, facing the number 1 seed of the NFC, the Falcons. The Falcons. The kick is away, and the kick is fielded at about the 2-yard line. He'll get up to the 20. He maybe spun down and gets a couple extra yards. But first down and 10 coming up for.
What have you heard, Melissa?
I asked Coach Reeves about his game plan. He told me his team is supremely confident.
What might be a different quarterback?
He said
oh no, Jesse Palmer. That's right.
And his players are really coming
for
together as a team.
Thanks, Melissa.
The San Francisco 49ers led him to a victory last week. Pitch out to the left. Jamal Lewis tries to find some room, but well played by the Falcons defense, and he is injured immediately. That is bad news for the 49ers if he cannot come back into this game.
2nd and 8. They'll go with a pass. Passes it. Boston was the intended receiver. He just knocked it down.
If you don't take your time and you start to rush your throw, that's what you're going to see happen.
Melissa, any news from down there?
The trainer wasn't able to give me much information on the injury, Al. He doesn't think that it's anything too serious. But
No, nothing too serious.
they're sending him back.
Oh, they had a free blitzer from behind Jesse.
That's very good news.
Jesse
Gain of
Palmer?
9 on the
Palmer?
play.
Palmer? Palmer?
For a gain of 9 yards. First down.
He did get the ball out of his hand and completes the pass. First down and 10 for
So they have
the
first and 10
49ers.
here. Three linemen and 4 linebackers lined up defensively. Back to pass. He surveys the field.
Bowles
It's
fires into a couple of defenders there. That was a cluster. There were a couple of 49ers in the area. A lot of black shirts in that vicinity as well. Just tipped away.
It's second down and 10 to go.
So second down and 10 with 4:01 to go here in the first quarter.
Surveying the field. Looking for a receiver.
Deep down the left side, finds a receiver, but it's actually a well-played ball defensively, tipped away. Looked like maybe the receiver had a step, but just not enough air under it. It came up a little bit short. Great defensive play, though. And the 49ers find themselves in a 3rd and 10 situation.
Drops back.
Looking, rolls to his right, fires back across the field, finds a receiver. He's going to get hit and kind of stumbles a little bit, but he's tackled without getting too many extra yards, if any. That'll be 1st and 10 for the 49ers after the big play down the left sideline from around the 35-yard line. From around. I guess he stumbled. He accidentally stumbled to the side up the field 3 yards. 1st and 10 either way. That's a bad defensive play to give up. 3rd down and 10. You have them right where you want them. And we have not seen a home team win a playoff game yet,
Ball on the 35-yard line.
as the Dolphins were the road victors yet again.
Looking to pass. He's looking. Throws over to his right. And this pass is completed. Gain of 9.
Going to be interesting to see where the spot is because he caught it in the perfect position to yard past the first down marker. Bam, but then ran backwards. Maybe trying to turn around and get some extra yards.
1 yard to go.
And they will actually spot him short, so it'll be 2nd down and 1.
3-man front this time. Man in motion. Dropping back. Gets the pass off. It's
Terrific defense right there.
Smith. Got his hand in there to knock it down.
An interception would have been nice, but a great play either way.
3rd down and 1. All right with the quick pass right there. It's, obviously not a great throw because it's over the heart of the,
25-yard line.
over the middle of the field. I was going to say over the heart of the plate, but that's a different sport.
Only one back
Over the
behind.
middle of the field gives the defenders an opportunity to get that
He's
ball.
looking to pass. Passing right. Boston was the intended
Finds a
target.
whole lot of no one there, and it'll be
Too much on that
4th
pass,
down.
resulting in an overthrow.
A little less arm on the ball could have helped.
Hansen heads out to try this field goal. And it's up.
Kick is up.
And so
The
that
kick is good.
good.
Miami gets
And
out to
we're
a
able to get some
Miami.
points
Oh
out
my
of
gosh,
the
San
drive.
Francisco gets out to a
Successful
3-0
The key
lead.
to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive. And I'm sure they're thinking touchdown for their next one.
Number 4 to kick off.
Couple minutes off that first quarter clock, and then with
He
2:42,
kicks it off.
we will see Dante Culpepper and the 12-4 Atlanta Falcons with their first drive of the game. They'll be
The
right at
Falcons
the
will start
20-yard
drive
line.
from the 20. First and 10. Drops back.
2:38 on the clock as Culpepper drops back, fires over the left side, finds a defender's arm, and that's tipped in incomplete.
One thing remains constant. No matter what kind of quarterback you are, rushing your throws is going to end up in incompletion or worse.
So it's 2nd and 10. They line up in the I formation. Williams.
2:33 pitch. I don't know why I keep calling the timeout. I apologize.
5-yard loss.
Pitch out to the right side that time. Just nothing doing for Atlanta. And Ricky Williams. Yes, Ricky Williams will be dropped for a loss. A big loss. 3rd and very long coming up.
They'll be faced with a long 3rd down play here.
For some reason, I wanted to say Ricky
With two
Waters.
backs behind him.
I couldn't remember.
With
I
a
was
man
like,
in motion.
shoot.
Dropping back.
Culpepper looking.
Throws
over the middle. Finds a receiver, but it's going to be short by a couple of yards there.
He stopped short.
Now that's something you just can't have happen.
And so Atlanta should be punting the ball away here.
Past the 1st down marker, you should have just punted it away on 3rd down.
Warwick sets up, waiting for the punt.
Kick is away.
And he signals
San
for the
Francisco
fair
signals
catch.
for the fair catch at the 27-yard line. And they will start their second
He did the
drive.
right thing. Concentrated and caught the ball.
First and 10. Ball on their own 28.
28, I apologize. 28-yard line.
Dropping back. Rolling right.
Looks,
Tosses it right.
fires, that should have been an interception. That was right in the numbers of the defense.
Nothing will frustrate
Just
a
literally
receiver
just
more
hit him
than
right in the
knocking away his
chest,
pass.
like with a, just right in the, right there. He just ran through it. Oh, ball.
Second and 10.
Whoops. Probably should have picked that off. Hands the ball off, tries to find a little bit of room. Lewis back in the game, and Jamal Lewis injured his leg again. They've handed the ball off to Jamal Lewis like twice, and he's been injured twice. The dice rolls do not like Jamal Lewis today.
And they need about 9.
3rd down and 9.
29. They'll go with a pass. Looking for an option.
Looks,
Throws
fires
it.
to the right side, finds a receiver, and they're going to call that a catch?
For the reception.
Oh my goodness, very excited to see this
With the way he
replay.
can make all those sideline catches, it widens the field for the quarterback.
There's no way that's a catch. Are you serious?
Coaches decide
Okay,
to
Atlanta's
take advantage
challenging.
of
Wait,
his
what?
ability to challenge a
Oh,
big
Atlanta's
field
challenging.
right
I forgot that San
Yeah, the
Francisco was on
NFL
offense.
wanted to make
Sorry,
sure that
got
there was
confused
never
there.
Any questionable calls
One-
to determine a winner
It's not
and
even
loser at the
close.
end of the game.
I
That's
can't
why
wait
they
for
put
this
the
play
rule in.
to be confirmed or whatever. He only got 1 foot down. Even in like real speed, it's like, how is that even possible?
The player was out of bounds.
Player was out of bounds, so it'll be 4th down and 9. Big challenge there by Atlanta.
Charge to the Falcons.
So he takes advantage of the option to challenge the play, and it
That'll
pays
force a
off.
punt
you don't
instead
use them,
of
they go to
a
waste.
1st and 10.
It's 4th down, 9 yards to go. Ball on their own 29. Johnson lines up in the backfield for the punt. Number 45 sets up, waiting for the punt.
Punt his away.
45 waits
Fair
for
catch for the
catch.
Falcons, and
He
they'll
had no
fair
room
catch
for
that at about the
return and call for the fair
whatever
catch.
yard line.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage.
The 32 or the
team for a big
37?
hit.
Oh, it's a 37. Darn.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 37. Looking to throw. Throws over to his right. Clemens
Finds a
grabs the
receiver,
ball
but nothing
carrier
doing
down
there.
behind the line. Loss of about 3 on the play. Let's go to Melissa.
Good news out. The trainer said he did sustain an injury, but it doesn't appear to be anything serious. His
Nothing
return is
serious for that injury that he
Melissa,
sustained
thanks for the
again
update.
already.
Sounds like he'll be back very soon.
3-0 our score here, the final. 3-0 our score here in Atlanta. San Francisco
The Atlanta Falcons.
leads this game, the second of 4 divisional
Start
matchups.
the second quarter.
Dante Culpepper and the high-flying Falcons not able to get anything going. They have, again, a second and long.
It looks like an offset on.
Second and 13. I think they started with a first and 10, and then a 5-yard loss on a running play. So they had second and 15, and then second and 13. Culpepper, though, somehow has 3 consecutive completions, which is, well, I guess, yeah, okay. Never mind. I forgot about the big play on third down and 15 where they got about 13 yards. 3rd and 2 here for the Falcons. Throws off his back foot. An excellent defense to stop him in his tracks. 2 yards short of the first down, and they will punt the ball away again. 2 quick 3 and outs.
4th and about 2.
For the Falcons offense. Hard to believe that they are the 1 seed. Is it programmed into this game that the home team just does not win playoff games?
We're trying to bring
Tries to find some room off the up the left sideline, and he'll get up to the 25-yard line.
Going 3 and out.
You know the final score of that game, 20-17.
It's 1st and 10.
The Dolphins will either go somewhere really cold or somewhere pretty warm. That'll be next, right here.
Looking for an option. Throws it. Warwick was the intended target on that pass.
San Francisco would be the 6th seed as well.
Great position and
So
great
they,
reaction made that
should they
play
win this
happen.
game, they'll either go to Seattle or they will go to Tampa Bay. So Tampa Bay could be a 5 seed,
2nd and 10.
win 2 games, and get the 6th seed at home.
3-man front this time. Searching for a seam. Breaking free.
Finds some room off the right side. Picks up a couple of yards.
See what the other team is willing to give him on the ground out there.
About 4 to go.
3rd down and 4. Both defenses buckled down over the last couple of drives. San Francisco hasn't been very effective over their last couple of attempts.
With the throw. And
Finds an open receiver there to get a first down.
That quarterback is really
64 yards for the 49ers, 17 for the Falcons. We've seen a lot of 49ers on the lot of 49ers offense on the field. See if Jamal Lewis is maybe in the backfield. Don't hand the ball off to him, you'll injure him.
Looking to throw. Tosses it right. And
Oh, they threw him the ball. He got hit.
at the 42.
Is he going to get up?
Just about a 3-yard gain.
Okay, he got up that time. The dice rolls were... the dice rolls were kind to Jamal Lewis for the first time today. I formation for San Francisco on a 2nd down and 7 from the 42-yard line.
He's looking to pass. Looking for an option.
Rolls,
Tosses it over the
fires,
middle.
finds...
Warwick was the intended target.
Whew,
He had
doesn't
a
find
lot of
anybody. I
work to
thought
do.
maybe they would get something
Quarterback
going there,
tried to put
but...
that one through the receiver.
There were 3 defenders in the way. That is
It's
pretty
3rd down,
bad.
7 to go. Ball on their own 42. Back to pass. He's looking. Palmer sends
Finds
the
a
pass
receiver
away.
across the
Picks up
50.
10 yards.
It'll be 1st and 10 for San Francisco. Nothing over the middle for the 49ers, but 50 on the right and 40 on the left.
So they have 1st and 10.
San Francisco is playing some good, playing a good style of defense that is compatible to the various quarterbacks you could install in that
2
system.
minutes left.
He's obviously not the starting quarterback. I believe that was Rich Gannon earlier in the season. Not exactly sure what happened to him. I meant to look at it, but I just didn't.
So they have 1st
But Palmer is getting complimented by a good defense and players making some plays.
He's looking to pass. Throwing short.
Not to,
Nice
you know,
reception. And he's
game
brought
manager's
down
always been
at
kind of
the
a weird term because,
41-yard
you're still an starting NFL quarterback, but
The defense
just don't
can't
make the
afford
big
to take
mistake
too
that could
many
lose you the
gambles.
game.
They're going for a pick. when they should just try and
I mean, the
knock it down.
49ers went to the Super Bowl with game-managing quarterback
Almost
Jimmy
within their
Garoppolo.
kicker's range. Ball on the 41-yard line. Back to pass. Passes it. He hits his receiver.
There's another completion there right at the 30-yard line. Palmer with 3 consecutive completions.
With a golden arm. Being in range like this, they probably want to conserve some time so they can get a score. They don't want to let the other guys have much time to do anything.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Dropping back. Steps up.
Drops, steps up, and throws. Finds a receiver right at the 20. We'll see where they mark it.
With a quick release like this, it could really frustrate the pass rush.
Could be a 2nd and 1, could be a 1st and 10. Although give them progress up to the 19-yard line. So it is indeed 1st and 10. You see the offensive team, I should say, take the timeout at the 1-minute mark.
Back to pass. Passing to the middle of the field.
That defender came flying in from the left side of the screen. I thought maybe he would be able to fire a pass in there, but a nice bat down right there.
Maybe they try a new formation to cause some confusion down there.
So it's 2nd and 10. 3 linemen and 4 linebackers lined up defensively. Man in motion.
Jamal Lewis looking for some running room off the right side. Nothing doing there. I don't love the play call there. I don't know why you're running it and immediately calling timeout.
3rd and long.
Just run a little hurry-up offense.
3rd and 9. Ball on the 18-yard line. Man in motion. Dropping back.
Palmer looks, throws into the end zone, finds nothing. Looked like it was knocked away by the defense. It'll be a 4th down and 9.
He can't catch it when you knock it down.
Hansen is 1 for 1 with a long of 43.
Hansen is heading onto the field for this field goal attempt. And it's on its way.
Kick is up, and the kick is good. 6-0 San Francisco. A 13-play, 52-yard drive. Ends in a 36-yard field goal by Hansen, and a large chunk of time taken out of this 2nd quarter, which now only has 45 seconds remaining.
Number 4 to kick off. Number 81, number 45.
He gets the kick away.
Kick is away. Fielded at the 2. Get up to the 15. Tries to get past the defender and gets tackled at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Falcons.
They got to have good clock management if they want to get some points in this drive. And if they can get some, it'll be a big help for them going into half.
Culpepper sets up, looking to throw. Gets the pass off.
Hit as the ball got there, and it'll fall to the turf. Incomplete.
There's only one way that they're going to be able to do something about this score. Keep throwing and getting out of bounds.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go.
Second down and 10 with 36 to go. Finds a receiver over the middle, and they will take a timeout. 3rd and short coming up.
Because the offense has timeouts. They won't be afraid to put this one in the ground to try and get the first.
3rd down and 3 coming up. Ball on their own 28. Split backs this time. With the carry.
Nice run off the left side.
And it looks like they'll mark it at the 36. Good game there and a 1st down.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for 1st down, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down. One thing as a defender you want to avoid is trying to take a gamble for a turnover and then giving up a big play that lets them get points before the half.
4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. Drops back. Tosses it right.
Oh, there's a nice completion passed into 49ers territory. That'll be first down and 10.
So we have first and 10 here. Back to pass.
Culpepper finds a little bit of room to run. Timeout Atlanta.
They'll try to add 3 with a field goal before halftime. Christie is heading onto the field for this field goal attempt. The
Kick is up, and the kick is good. Atlanta takes that drive, their best drive of the day. 6 plays, 51 yards, 41 seconds off the clock. Comes away with 3 and slices that lead in half. 6-3 your score now. We saw, let's see, they saw kind of a similar, San Francisco saw a similar situation
He sends this one toward the
in the
end
last
zone.
game.
Carter is looking for a nice return.
This
Hold
guy
on,
might
trying to
have a
find
strong
it.
arm, but I don't
Week
think we'll be seeing any
18.
type of Hail Mary. A simple
1
run
second to
should
go
get us
here.
to halftime.
Let's
So
see.
we have first and 10 here.
Oh, San Francisco was
Three-man front
up.
this time. Boston goes in motion.
San Francisco was up 3-0, then it was tied 3-3, then they were up 6-3,
At the 25.
and it was tied 6-6. So San Francisco in a familiar position of having a field goal lead. They won last time. Can they win this time?
6. Atlanta 3. Let's take a look at our halftime stats.
Not a whole lot to talk about. San Francisco's been efficient. They've had just enough offense to get them into field goal range and be able to kick some field goals. Defense played pretty well in that first half for San Francisco. The last drive for Atlanta was their best drive, obviously, because there wasn't a whole lot to the previous couple of drives they had. But they get the first crack at it here in the second half. And we'll see what they come back with here in the second half.
The Falcons coach talked to his team at halftime about its lack of intensity on offense. It's a big reason why they find themselves behind right now, he said. Look for them to try some new things and get a nice drive going, Al.
Thank you. That was Melissa Stark with the update to the sideline. And the defender brings him down at the 19-yard line. It's second down and 15 to go. He's looking up here. Noble pulls him down at the 23-yard line. He might have gotten a yard or 2.
That guy got knocked around by that defense. He needs a little protection from his linemen.
Third down and long coming up here. Ball on their own 23. Dropping back. He's looking. Culpepper throws it over to his right.
Culpepper can't find a receiver. And that'll be a quick 3 and out. Another time where you have a defender, or a receiver, excuse me, get his hands on the ball, but just not able to bring it in. Miller with the career stats for some reason, even though he's punted several times during this
will
game.
come into this game to punt. Warren lines up deep for the
What's going on
punt
with the
return.
lighting here? Oh, never mind. It looks
Warren signals for the fair catch.
something the way it looks when I have it in like OBS and like it's smaller state.
It
kinda looked like I had a super thick mustache. I'm like, Everyone's going to think I watched Top Gun and liked it. I mean, I did watch Top Gun. I did like it. But I didn't do the mustache thing that everybody else did.
1st and 10. Man in motion. Palmer gets the ball off. Lewis looking for an opening. Not much on that play.
Yeah, you talk about a defensive line winning the battle, and this is what you mean. The running back gets to the line, and there's nowhere to go after that.
All right, let's lock in here for this second half. 3:38 to go in the third. San Francisco with the lead and the ball. 2nd down and 7 following a short Atlanta Falcons drive. I was curious to see if the Falcons could push down the field, get a touchdown, or at least tie the game. I think the touchdown... San Francisco needing a touchdown to take the lead or win the game. They did it last week, but Palmer I don't think has been quite as good this time around. San Francisco actually kind of a forgettable team. In last week's game, the other games were so good. I'm sure I just said about 5 different things that contradicted themselves right there. There is a 1st down completion. Palmer? I mean, Palmer's playing well here. I just don't, they haven't scored any touchdowns. It feels like they're only going to get so far, and then they'll just bring the field goal unit up.
The 49ers use motion. With the carry. Running to the outside. Butler pulls him.
We have a penalty here. It's going to be a clipping penalty on, looks like Pinkston. That's a clipping 15-yard penalty right there.
Loss of 15 yards.
Wow.
Move backwards.
It's hard for the offense to move the ball down the field when they keep making mistakes like that.
1st and 24.
Back to pass. He's looking. Gets the
Palmer
pass
throws
off,
to the right,
and
finds a
it's
receiver
complete.
back past the
Scott
50-yard
brings him
line.
down at the
At the 46 or 47-yard line.
Attention fans, please refrain from throwing objects onto the field.
It's 2nd down and 15 to go. Only 1 man in the backfield.
2nd and 15, so a gain of 9 on the previous play. They'll work with the play action. Fires down the right side. Oh, he gets a little more air under that. That's at least a 1st down.
Position to make that play.
That is a missed opportunity right there. He had a step, but with the ball being more, instead of a arc throw, is a little more direct.
Dropping back, gets rid of it. Nice connection.
Finds a
And
reception
he's
on the right side.
43.
But that clipping penalty really doomed this San Francisco 49ers
The
drive.
defense could never let up out there. This guy can make some incredible catches.
They're just
Should
about
see
in
a
field
punt
goal
here.
range.
4th and 11. San Francisco got off to a good start.
He'll try to place
Devastating
this one
penalty,
inside
though.
their 5.
They'll look for a coffin corner punt or just a
Number
try and pin him
45
deep with a
signals
fair catch.
on this punt.
It's going to check up.
So the offense takes
It'll
over.
go out of bounds around the 5-yard line. So an excellent punt there for San Francisco.
Deep in their own territory.
Offset eye for Culpepper and the Falcons. Drops back into his own end zone. Fires over the middle and cannot find a completion. 2nd down.
Sometimes you see the receivers drop the easiest passes. They must be thinking touchdown before making the catch.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 4.
58 seconds to go.
Culpepper sets up. Dropping back. Throws over to his right.
Paris.
Nothing doing there. Two quick incomplete passes for Atlanta, and they
Just
are,
stick your hand in there and whack
oh
it
man,
down.
they are looking at a bad situation. 3rd down and 10, deep in their own territory.
Ball inside their own 5.
Culpepper gets set. Looking to run here. Up the gut. And he stopped.
Nothing
at
doing
the
there.
6.
Wow, an interesting
That run
call
didn't
there.
get them much.
Don't know that I
Yeah, there
agree
was a
with the run
defender
on
in every
3rd down
gap
and
ready
10.
to
Maybe
make the
try and catch
tackle
them
on
off
that
guard.
play.
You assume that they guess, you guess that they think you're going to pass, so you try and get a surprise there, but 2 yards obviously doesn't do it, and from the back of his own end zone, we'll see a punt on
He's
4th
just
down
about
and
ready to
8.
punt this one away. Warwick
Sky
with the
high.
fair
We'll
catch.
see a fair catch at the 47-yard line of the Atlanta Falcons. So excellent field position here for San Francisco to try and get some more points on the board.
Ball at about midfield.
They'll go from the I formation. He tucks it away. Smith
Tries to find some room off that left side, but nothing doing there.
He tried to find a hole and just got what he could.
Yeah, he tried to stretch it outside, but the defense was quick to react to the play, and even quicker to move off their blocks and get in a position to cover the holes.
8 to go.
Ball on the 45-yard line. So we've reached
That'll
the
do
end
it for
of the
quarter
third
number
quarter
3.
with
San
the
Francisco leads
Francisco
by 3.
49ers
6-3.
ahead of the Atlanta Falcons. 6.
And the road teams are looking to go an even
And we'll start
6-0
the fourth quarter.
in games so far in the playoffs. That's not good.
8 yards.
Using motion.
Second and 8, pitch to the right. Can find a bunch of room. Tries the spin move, but can't
Pickup of about 5.
get around that defender. Should be 3rd down and 2 coming up.
Third and 3.
Ball on the 41-yard line. And it looks like an offset on. He gets the toss. Breaks free of the defender.
Oh, Jamal Lewis with an excellent broken tackle there. He's going to get past the 35, or yeah, past the 35 down to about the 33, 32-yard line. I thought that play was going to be blown up in the backfield, but no such luck for the Falcons defense, as the 49ers are going to keep eating this clock up.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Looking for some room, but nothing doing there. No reason to.
That run won't move
14 minutes of time of possession. That seems like a lot considering these games are only 20 minutes total game clock, but it is still an excellent demonstration of how lopsided this has been. How much Jesse Palmer we have had to see quarterback this offense. Pitch out to the left side. He's going to try and find some room, and he'll dive forward. It's going to be close. It'll be a 3rd and very short here.
The other team is going to have to ask for some extra oxygen on the sideline.
3rd and maybe 1.
3rd down and 1.
Under center. Man in motion.
Defense looks weird. The shift out of what looked odd. No interest in really, no real interest in snapping this ball. Jamal Lewis going to find a hole, or excuse me, number 49, I believe. Different running back, my apologies. Same result. Found a little room off the left side of that line, and they will pick up the 1st down.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Ball on the 15-yard line. 3 linemen
Great
and 4
defense can
linebackers
travel
lined up
anywhere and can
defensively.
put you in a position to win. San Francisco finds themselves with an opportunity to steal another road victory. They are the 6th seed, so they will go to either San Francisco or Tampa Bay. By San Francisco, I meant Seattle. They'll either go to Seattle or Tampa Bay. That'll be the final game to wrap up this 4-game set.
And the defender brings
Lewis
him down.
going to get
At the
tackled.
11.
A consistent running game will make the play-action pass more effective.
They're inside the 15. And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
2nd down and 6 at the 2-minute mark.
About 6 to go. Ball on the 11-yard line. They line up in the I formation. Drops back.
2 minutes to go. Don't know that I agree with the throw. He's going to just throw it out of
The
bounds.
defense really put
3rd
up
down
pressure.
and 6, saving Atlanta a timeout.
That was a situation where the defensive line made the job easy for the defensive backs.
They're inside the 15.
I mean, I think you need to run it here, force them to use a timeout.
49ers are in the
Don't give him a
offside.
full allotment.
He's looking up.
Find some room off the left side. He's going to be inside the 5. 1st and goal. Timeout
Really
Atlanta.
covered some good ground there.
And here's a guy with great speed who can pick up the first and keep the ball moving downfield. They've almost got this game won, but they still need to run it to make the defense use their timeout.
They line up in the I formation.
Tries to find some room off the left side. Nothing doing. Timeout Atlanta.
His 5th stop of the
2nd
game.
down and goal.
Second down, goal to go. Ball is 2.5 yards out. Palmer.
Split
using
back
split
formation.
Up the gut. Pollard
That
takes the
did
tackle.
not seem like a
Two.
very good
Walk area to
play.
make his 4th stop of the game.
I'm guessing this should be a run.
Looked like the quarterback looked the
Defense
wrong
can't be
way
lollygagging
and
around,
went to his
'cause if they are and they give up
right
the
when he
first,
should have gone to
this
his
one's
left,
over.
and then it
So now
was
we
just
have
kind of a
3rd
mess
and
in the
goal.
backfield.
Ball 1.5 yards out.
We should hear a
Nice
lot
job
of
so
fake
far on
snaps
3rd
here.
down
There is
for
no
the
reason for them to
offense, and
snap
the
this for another
continues here.
15 seconds.
Battaglia moves in motion.
I formation. Do not throw this ball. There is no reason for it. Take the points. Okay.
Carry it.
Try to
Jones
find
was
some
on the
room
play
there.
again.
Timeout
Well,
Atlanta.
just
So
some
107 to
mistakes.
go.
The offensive line looked like
I
they
like the
just
call there,
collapsed
even
on
though
that
they didn't
play.
get the
The
touchdown.
offensive
Force
line has
Atlanta
to
to
get good movement
force
on the
Atlanta
snap
to
of
get
the
a
ball.
touchdown
The
rather
inside
than a
run to
field
work, and
goal
it didn't happen on that play.
as this 4th quarter winds down. Hanson's 2 for 2 today. Honestly, you could
Hanson
shank
and
this
the kicking
field goal
team come on for this field
and
goal
pin them
attempt.
super deep.
And it's up.
Kick is up,
The kick
and the kick
sails
is
through
good.
the
San
upright.
Francisco 9, Atlanta 3. A 4-minute, 28-second drive ends in a field goal. That's a little more than an extra point.
Number 4 to kick off. Number 81.
He kicks it off.
Deep to receive.
Number 45.
From the 10-yard line, he'll get up to the 20 before he is blown up at the 23. 1-0-1.
Once again.
Atlanta has done nothing this entire game. They haven't had a ton of opportunity to do anything with how frequently San Francisco has been on the field offensively.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 24. With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. Throws it out over to the left.
Atlanta throw on 1st down. Incomplete. Culpepper gets up off the turf.
Overthrowing receivers like that, this will be their last game. You got to think they'll be going with something in the air here, conserving time while moving downfield for the score.
Four linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. They'll go with a pass. He goes to the left
Culpepper
side.
finds some
Hits his
room
man
off the
with
left
back.
side. He'll get
The
tackled
40.
across the 40.
Picked
Up
good
towards the
yardage
45.
from the pass.
And you talk
Short
about
little
a player
throw,
who's
just
great
a
after the catch, and
fullback
that's what
or
you
running
need.
back.
The ball gets there quickly, and he makes the catch.
Out of the
It's the
backfield,
vision
up the
to pick up
sideline.
Good yardage after the catch that makes this a great play.
Four-man front this time.
Ball will be spiked at the 41-second mark.
Second down now, and they have to get closer to the end zone. So it's 2nd and 10. Dropping back. Passing to his
Throwing
left.
deep down the left side.
Number 81.
Diving catch is incomplete, or diving attempt, I should say, is incomplete. 36 seconds to go.
Over the right to him.
3rd and long, but needing a touchdown. They'll be going for it on 4th down as well if they can't pick up the first here. 3rd and long.
3rd and 10 from the
Ball on their own
45-yard line.
Culpepper under center. Back to pass. Passes left.
Finds a
And
receiver
he
over
gets
the
his
middle.
mark.
It's going to be
Number
4th and
45.
short here.
Won't get enough for the first.
You gotta
They
wonder
can't
what
spike
they're
the
thinking
ball,
running
so-
a play short of the first down mark around 3rd down.
Offset
Maybe they're
eye.
trying
Here
to
we
get
go.
outside
Game
a little
for
more.
Atlanta. Game or the whole season for Atlanta. It's picked off. San Francisco's going to run it back. They don't need to. He gets hit from behind. Dante Culpepper throws an interception on 4th and 4, and that is going to end the Atlanta Falcons season. They were 12 and 4, the number 1 seed in the NFC, and they could not get past the San Francisco 49ers, who are working with a backup quarterback, Jesse Palmer.
Under center.
They'll take the knee, and the final seconds will wind down.
This thing is just about over.
Wow. A stunning turn of events here in the NFC. The road team is now a perfect 6-0
Final score is San Francisco
this
9,
postseason.
Atlanta 3.
Battle of field goals,
On
so
behalf
not
of
the most
EA
entertaining
Sports,
game in the
John
world.
Madden and Melissa
A
Stark,
lot of
Cal
San
Michael
Francisco
saying
offense.
goodbye
That
and inviting you to
monster
join us
drive
in
in the
our
fourth
next
quarter that was
presentation
4.5
of Madden
minutes
NFL 2003.
is the key in this one. CB number 39, 2 tackles, 1 pick. They are your player of the game. And once we get through this save, I'm actually going to hop up and take a little break. It won't mean anything for you, but it will be a weird shift in the lighting here, so don't be alarmed. Yeah. We got 2 more games for you. We have the Bills on the road taking on the Chargers, and then we have the Buccaneers at the Seahawks, and we'll get you set. After that, we'll get you set for the championship week, which will be both the AFC Championship, the NFC Championship, then the Super Bowl and the Pro Bowl. So stick around for that. We'll be back here in just a second for more NFL action. But for me, it's going to be like an hour and a half. So, yeah. We'll be back. Thanks for watching. All right, welcome back to football, everybody, right here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. It was mere seconds for you, but it was an hour and 45 minutes for me. So that explains the lighting change, and we'll be just kind of relaxing here as we end the night, or I end my night, I should say, with some more NFL action. Bills taking on the Chargers in game number 3 here for you. We'll get this game going. A couple of good ones so far today. Still no home teams have won. The home teams cannot even have a winning record, even if they were to win the next 4 games, which would mean that Seattle wins and San Diego wins, and then the higher seed, I guess that would mean that Seattle and San Diego would win again, because they would be the home teams. But yeah, so the The road teams have dominated so far. We'll see if that continues here in the back half of our divisional round. 61 degrees here in San Diego, California. We got the Bills taking on the Chargers. Bills with an explosive game last week against the
We get to see a pretty good running back in
Steelers. That's who it was.
Going to be a big factor in the outcome
Forced some turnovers. Got it was tied at 14. Wasn't that exciting? Well, I mean, it was an exciting game, but it wasn't that lopsided. Nobody was really dominating the other team necessarily. And then blink and bam, it's a 21-point lead for the Bills. And that helped them punch their ticket to see the Chargers here today.
This should be a close one.
Hey, look at them down there jumping and yelling and stuff. They just can't wait to give this home crowd something to cheer about.
Let's go to midfield for the coin toss. This AFC divisional game.
All right, who's getting the ball first? Looks like it's going to be San Diego. I can't remember who the quarterback is. I want to say it's Jake Plummer.
Ready to kick this one off.
We have some weird starting quarterbacks in the playoffs, or had some weird starting quarterbacks in the playoffs. Not your kind of typical, your Brett Favre's, your Tom Brady's, Donovan McNabb, some of the bigger names of this era. Instead, it's been like Drew Brees. Drew Brees, I don't know when he would have made the playoffs, but I think a lot more people are gonna think of him as a Saint than a Charger.
Plummer with a man in motion. Looking to throw.
It is Jake Plummer. He's going to throw it deep down the right side, and he's going to find the hands of a defender, knocking it to the turf. 2nd down and 10. Looks like that's Samari roll.
No matter what kind of quarterback you are, rushing your throws is going to end up in incomplete.
Bills' away jerseys are awful.
2nd and 10.
I formation for San Diego here.
Looking downfield. Passes left.
Short drop, throws over to the right side, and it looked like he was going to be able to come up with that catch, but contacted right as the ball got there, and that'll be an incomplete pass. So San Diego not taking a lot of time off the clock, and very quickly they have put themselves in a 3rd and 10.
Green in the backfield. He's going to throw. Plummer passes to his right.
Plummer finds the wrong hands. That is going to be an interception going for Buffalo. A nice read there by the defense. A pretty terrible throw. There was just way too much congestion. And when they did that kind of 360 camera, or the kind of the matrix motion, you can see 3 separate receivers, which are each bringing along at least one defender. And if there's an extra guy in the area, you're outnumbered 5-3. The defense won that battle. It's 1st and 10. This was where Buffalo was so excellent last week, taking advantage of turnovers. And Sean Alexander fumbles on the first play, but somehow still is on his feet, and he's going to get about 7 yards. An incredible turn of events there.
You never know when this type of thing is going to happen.
Wow. How did that end up being a positive play?
About 4 to go. Ball on the
2nd down and 4. Pitch to the left side, trying to get the block, but a nice job by the San Diego defense to stretch that play all the way to the boundary and push him out for a minimal gain. 3rd down coming up.
3rd and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 24-yard line. Using motion.
Hands the ball off, finds some room off the right side, gets right to about the 20-yard line. That'll be a 1st down and 10 for the Buffalo Bills, who have not thrown the ball yet. 3 straight runs.
And that plays right into the defense's hand.
Let's see what they can do in the red zone.
Another handoff. Falls forward for a yard,
The linemen
maybe.
just failed to open up any holes to run through or give them room to work
San
with.
Diego kind of selling out here to stop the run. 4 plays, 4 runs. And that's with not lowly rated Peyton Manning at the helm. With him being the cover star of NFL Fever, all 3 of those games in that franchise, at least on the Xbox. Mark Brunell was on the PC version in 1999, I know.
At the 15-yard line, gain of 4.
We will see Indianapolis in the first game of the season when we get to NFL Fever 2003.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
3rd down and 5. Empty set shotgun. High snap. Throws over the middle and finds a receiver for a first down. It looked like that high snap might actually give San Diego all the time it needed to get to the quarterback, but a quick release from Manning finds Sean Alexander over the middle for a, an 8-yard gain? First down and goal from the 7-yard line. They sure are taking a lot of time. A very methodical drive, and they had a pretty short field, too. Alexander out to the left side, cuts it back inside, gains a few yards. It'll be a 2nd down and goal from probably the 3-yard line, maybe the 4.
Second down, goal to go. Looking for blockers. Little juke step.
Trying to find some room up the middle, but nothing doing there. 3rd down and goal from the 2.
He's brought down after a gain of what looks like a couple.
Well, you talk about push. This line got no push at
No
all.
push.
And there was
No
nowhere
push
to
at
go.
all. We got no push over here.
3rd and goal.
Hey, you. No push.
1.5 yards out. The defense is stacking the line with the catch.
Nowhere to go. Terrific goal line stand by San Diego.
Didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner is stuffed.
As soon as he got the ball, there was a defender in his face to knock him down.
That'll force Buffalo to attempt a field goal on 4th and goal from the 4. Career total of 75%. That's on the lower end of what we've seen.
Nibs is looking to add to their total with this attempt. The kick
3
is
plus
up.
0 is
The attempt is
3.
good.
The kick is
And
up. The
they're able
kick
to get
is
some
good.
points
21-yard
out of the
field goal.
drive with the
A
successful field
4-minute
goal.
drive.
Not every drive
Over
is going to
10
get you a
plays,
touchdown.
covered
So getting 3 was
14
big.
yards.
Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't. So the next drive, we'll get them a TD.
Williams is back and ready to put this one in the air. He gets the kick away. Southern
From the
is
7
heading upfield.
up to the 20. Met the first guy he
The
found,
defense, a
and
lot of credit on that last
that,
possession
knocked him down.
as they were able to force the interception. Let's see what happens this time.
1st and 10 for Jake the Snake Plummer and the San Diego offense.
It's 1st and 10. Plummer gets set. He's going to throw. With the throw.
Plummer fires that sidearm throw, and quite the opposite offenses we have here. Buffalo, they're more than happy to just ground and pound, run the ball, give it to Sean Alexander. Heck, throw it to Sean Alexander. On the flip side, we have San Diego that's run 4 plays for like no yards, and all of them have been passes.
4-man front this time. With the pass, hits the target with the pass.
He must have assumed that I was yawning, or noticed that I was yawning, and fired a complete pass.
To put the ball right on the receiver's number.
Still going to be 3rd down and about 4.
So they need about 3 here.
Actually, 3rd down and 3. My apologies. Corrected.
4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. Searching for a seam.
Hands the ball off, slips out of a tackle. There's another guy there to stop the tackle, or to try and stop the runner, but he breaks out of that tackle as well.
Right now, they need to keep going at the defense with a run. Sooner or later, they'll be
Quarter
able
number
to
1
make
is
what
complete.
work
The Bills
against
had the ball for about 4 minutes of it. The
The
Chargers, not a lot. 3-0.
Ahead of the San Diego Chargers. 3
0.
And we're ready to start the second quarter.
4th down and less than a yard.
Wow, 2 shaken, broken tackles, and they still couldn't get the first down.
Going is looking for a good punt here. Wilkins is back to receive this kick. Wilkins will bring this one up
To the 30, a little further past it, but the 33-yard line is where this next drive will start. You can see the time of possession difference there. 4 minutes to 1 minute.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 32. With the carry, puts on
I'll go ahead and run the ball again. Give it to Sean Alexander, see what he can find. Unfortunately for him, not a whole
He
lot.
was waiting for something to develop, and whap, he got developed.
Handing the ball off again, bounces to the outside, spin move back toward the middle. Don't think it really helped him get that many extra yards as he gets knocked down by Lynch. 3rd down.
To help his team move the ball downfield.
The offensive coordinator for the Bills seems incredibly hesitant to give Peyton Manning the ball. The Buffalo Bills kind of backed into the playoffs. As we see a quick drop here, finds a receiver right around midfield. That is a completed pass and a 1st down for Buffalo. Buffalo was 10-2, I believe, or 11-2. 11-2, I believe, heading into the second meeting between the Patriots and the Bills. They lost that game to a 3rd-string quarterback. They only won one more game, and they finished the season 11-5. So they went 1-3 over their last 4. Excuse me, their last 4 games. Really backing into the playoffs, and a pretty explosive, surprising result in the wild card
Where
race.
you just keep running it at them. 4 yards here, 5 yards there, and loosen them up, and then wham, you knock them out late in the game with that long touchdown run.
4-man front this time.
2nd down and 5.
Quick drop.
Manning fires, and that's going to be picked off at the 30-yard line by the Chargers. 3 first downs for the Bills, and maybe this is why they're so content with just running the ball. Bad, untimely turnovers, because there's no such thing as a timely turnover. There's timely takeaways, but throwing picks and fumbling the ball is never a positive. San Diego, again, just so content with throwing the ball all over the yard. They finally find a big completion, and that'll get them down to the 37-yard line on the opposite side, pretty much flipping the field for themselves on that play.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. Dropping back. Looking for a receiver.
Palmer finds a receiver. He's getting into a bit of a rhythm here. Nice completion there. 3 consecutive for Jake the Snake Plummer.
And they find themselves in scoring range. 2-minute warning coming up. Green on the delay. Takes this one outside.
Tackled as he tries to stretch the run to the left side.
Yeah, it looks like establishing
The rare
a sound
run
running
play
game is one of
seen
their
from
priorities
San
today.
Diego.
2 minutes left in the quarter.
We have already hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half of game number 3.
3rd down and 4 coming up on this one. Plummer sets up, using motion. Looking to throw.
Plummer looks, fires to the left side, and that is tipped and incomplete. San Diego is going to take a timeout because of an injury, and it might actually be an injury to Jake the Snake Plummer.
When you knock it down.
Because they did show number 17. Not that it really matters because they're going to bring in Carney for the field goal. But It might literally just be quarterback number 17. The game threw out his name and gave him a number as the kick is good. 49-yard field goal by John Carney is good. So it doesn't it auto-saves the franchise, which is great, but it does not auto-save the stats and statistics because we have seen longer field goals in this game.
He sends this one toward the end zone.
Kick is away with under 2 to go here, 152. The Bills return it to about the 19. Both teams have scored 3 points following an interception by their respective defenses. The Bills will look to get something going, maybe a quick strike on this 2-minute drive here. 1:49 to go in half number 1.
Good news, Al. The trainer said he did sustain an injury, but it doesn't appear to be anything serious. His return is probable.
Melissa, thanks for the update. Sounds like he'll be back very soon. Springs stops him at the 21. So that tackle was his third.
See the yardage comparisons there. Looks like they are content with just taking this tie into the half. Again, I'd like to just give Peyton Manning a nice shout out here as a tired content creator. Keeping that clock moving. Much disrespect to Jake the Snake Plumber, who can't hit the broadside of a barn. Fires a completed pass over to Sean Alexander. Big surprise there. 4. Let's see if we see a timeout here. Yeah, right at the 1-minute mark.
Until they can get closer, we'll probably just see throws from them here on out.
Manning finds Sean Alexander on that for the conversion. 1st and 10 from the 30.
He's looking to pass.
San Diego looks like they're only rushing 3. Manning down the right side, can't find a completion. That'll be an incomplete pass. I'd really like to not see you turn into Jake the Snake Plumber over there.
So they can't get big chunks of yardage in 1 or 2 plays.
Drops, fires. That is a nice play by number 59. That was an interceptable ball.
They might just clear someplace for their back and swing it out to him and see if he can make something happen. 3rd and long.
Ball on their own 31.
Buffalo playing an interesting game here. They had been so content with just running the clock. Now they're going to give San Diego the ball back unless a conversion happens here, which it does not. So they're going to give San Diego the ball back with 49 seconds to go in the second quarter. San Diego has all 3 of their... San Diego has 2 of their timeouts. 4th and 10 coming up. A punt from Williams.
Williams is looking for a good punt here. Sutherland sets up, waiting for the punt.
Another high snap.
Sutherland won't try to return this one. The offense goes back out onto the field after picking up a field goal on their last drive.
There's still some time left, so if the quarterback can make some good decisions and manage the clock, they might end up going into the half with a lead.
Plummer gets set. Man in motion. Drops back. He's looking. He's
going to get sacked at the 20-yard line. Nothing doing there.
I'll tell you, we've had a close first half, and it should be the same for the second. And that's why it would be big if they could get a field goal here. The way this thing is going, that could be the margin of victory.
Second down and 15. Won't see a play here as San Diego is just okay with a 3-3 tie. weird sequence of events there toward the end, and they're going to actually try one play. It's going to be an incomplete pass. We still have 1 second on the clock. I don't understand what's happening here. They should have just run it down to zeros. What are you doing?
I don't think we'll be seeing any type of Hail Mary. A simple run should get us to halftime.
So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation. Looking for blockers. Through the middle. Wheeler records the
All right,
stop
that's fourth
at the
down, and
22-yard line.
that's the end. Competitive game here. The Bills have had the ball for, what was I believe, 7 minutes.
Buffalo 3.
Seven minutes to 2:59. So the yardage difference isn't as big as one might believe. Buffalo took 4 minutes to move the ball 14 yards. Settled for a field goal.
Carney is just about ready to kick this one away. He sends it off.
2 yards deep in the end zone. He'll take it out to the 20 and then, or the 10, excuse me. Not quite getting to the 20-yard line. 4 first downs for the Bills, 1 for the Chargers. As our 3-3 tie game enters half number 2.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 19. He's looking to pass. He's surveying.
Manning running, and runs out of time. That is a sack. 2nd down and very long coming up. Manning, not the most mobile quarterback. Might be one of the slowest, if not the slowest in the game. He is a pocket passer. Tried and true.
Deep in their own territory. With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime.
2nd down, 17. Steps, fires, wobbly ball, but finds a receiver right at midfield.
And so he was able to fire that one to his receiver, converting for a 1st down.
All right, we got to turn the laundry on to 80 minutes. 80 minutes, and by we, I mean me. Did I do it? Ask me in a week. Hopefully. Hopefully saying it out loud will help me remember. We have to come up with a new system because it's too loud for the audio. It actually just annoys me. I don't think it comes through on the microphone, but it's like a bunch of metal and like things scraping. It drives me nuts. But let's come up with a new system. She has to text me. I have to not read the text so that it stays on my screen so I don't forget. It's a whole plan. 2nd down and 7.
He's looking to pass.
Buffalo changing up their game plan, and how was that an incomplete pass? He had him so open. Beautiful call. I love a comeback route. I love the up and like kind of like V almost,
Ball on the
where just
47-yard line.
up and then kind of a wide turn back, and I love a button curl.
Looking downfield.
Peyton Manning fires to the left side. That
Just couldn't find a way.
was a terrible throw.
McAllister makes a great
Manning not
breaking
making
up
good
that
decisions here.
He tried to guide it in there, but it didn't work.
4th down now, 7 yards.
Williams,
to go.
1 punt today for 42 yards.
Williams is
Pumping up the crowd here.
Sutherland is back to receive this kick, and he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch, but it bounces into the end zone. We have a penalty marker
He
down.
lands it in the end zone.
A holding penalty is going to cost them 10 yards. Really interesting situation there, where the ball was probably should have been blown dead before the penalty marker came out. And we've seen this a couple of times in this playoff video of a very late holding penalty on a punt return. Cost San Diego 10 yards here, so 1st and 10 from their own 10.
Sets up.
They will hand the ball off, trying to find some room off the left side. They'll fall forward for a couple of yards. They might just be trying to get their defense some rest.
Dictate the pace of the game.
2nd and 6. Ball on their own 14.
Little delayed handoff. Tries to find a little more room up the middle, but not a whole lot doing there.
A little over 4 to go. Ball on their own 16. He's looking to pass.
Plummer looks, fires, finds a guy, but he's not past the first down marker. He was right at the 20-yard line. He needed to take like one step back, and he could have gotten
And they
that.
had both on that play.
Going. Is just about ready to punt this one away. Wilkins sets up, waiting for the punt.
Punt is away.
Will call
Fair
for the fair
catch at the 42-yard line.
Closing in fast, so he signaled for the fair catch.
He did the right thing. Concentrated and caught the ball.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
So 1:54 to go here in the third quarter. Our game is still tied. We have another.
Gilden dumps the quarterback.
Probably should have been a handoff.
That's what you want.
They're going to dump Manning way back.
To the quarterback.
We have another long 2nd down. That looked like either a really. That was a weird play. What a weird play. It was either supposed to be a handoff or it was a play action. Either way, before Manning could even finish the handoff animation, there was a defender draped all over him. Manning fires to the right side, finds a receiver's hands, but the hit knocks it loose, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 15.
No receiver's perfect, so you'll even see the best ones drop a few. But the key word is few.
They'll be faced with a long 3rd down play here. Ball on their own 37.
Buffalo's going to have to keep playing this field position game and hope that they can get a break their way. They did get a break with that holding penalty. Looking, rolls. It's a fumble. The defense is going to recover, and he is free and clear for a touchdown. And Peyton Manning is injured his hand on the play.
Big plays here in the playoff. I guess you can say that focus is paying off.
Oh my goodness, what a turn of events. Those plays have been so weird looking. Actually, let's take a quick look at the replay. I don't think the tuck rule was really a thing, so we won't worry about it too much. But we have seen this play happen in the playoffs. And he rolled. He took so long to figure out what he wanted to do. To be fair, not a whole lot of anything to do. Nowhere to really go. I think he's starting to see it. This guy right in front of him is probably about to come open. But he got hit, and it looks like he's trying to tuck the ball. And that's a fumble. And it's been inconsistent in the way it's been called. We've seen some that look like they shouldn't be fumbles, and some that are not called fumbles, and some that are called fumbles. It's a whole mess. 31-yard fumble recovery, or return, excuse me, for the touchdown puts San Diego up 10-3. Going to be interesting to see which quarterback comes out for Buffalo. Peyton Manning did injure his hand on that fumble recovery, or that fumbled football.
He kicks it off. Number 49. We're trying to bring this one back.
Gets up past the 20 and spun down around the 24-yard line. And we have quarterback number 15 coming in the game. We'll see if we can get a last name on him.
Of some kind. They don't think it's anything serious, and they expect him to return.
Nothing serious, so we should see him return.
Surveying the field.
Surveys and finds a defender's hand.
Miller looked a little uncomfortable in the pocket there.
Even if you have a cannon arm, you'll never be a successful quarterback if you can't get the ball to your receiver.
It's second down.
Nope,
and
Peyton
10 to
Manning
go.
is back
Ball on their own
in the
25.
game just like that. So one play of whoever that other quarterback was, and Manning is back.
Martin moves in motion. With the kick.
Pitch to the left side.
On the run.
Trying to find some room, ran right into his blocking teammates.
That turnover, here's how both teams are doing in that department. Now it's 3rd and 6.
Third down and 6. Under a minute to go here, quarter number 3.
Dimebacks into this play. Dropping back. Steps up. Looking for
Manning fires on the run into triple coverage, and that is
Pushes
incomplete.
the ball in there.
The quarterback was trying to be a little too fine on that one.
Williams will come into this game to punt. Sutherland
off the
lines
foot
up
of
deep for the
Williams.
punt return.
He is going to be
Sutherland
fair
signals
caught
fair
at
catch
the
on this
30-yard
punt.
line.
Their
So
last drive ended with a 3 and out as the offense comes out onto the field again.
last time Plummer left the field, his team was tied. Now he's back on the field. His team has a 7-point lead thanks to a fumble return for a touchdown. Fumble Ruski.
And it looks like an offset on. Looking to pass. Surveying the field.
Plummer throws right into a defender's hand.
Did a nice job knocking that ball down.
He was in a great position to make that play.
Second and 10. Dropping back. Looking for an option. Passes it. Batted down. Williams didn't even let it get to the receiver.
I'm not surprised. That was a tough pass.
Shades of Purdue.
It's third down, and they have a long
You have a
way to
7-point
go.
lead. Why are you not
Ball
just
on their
running
own
the
30.
football? Your offense has only mustered 3 points to this point, and that came off of an interception return. High snap, blitzing linebacker. Doesn't quite get there in time. Still forces a quick throw, and that does bring up a 4th down. Should take us to the end of the third quarter here, but with this game, you just never know. Okay, still 4th down. All right. Good to know. The Bills trail by 7. They have 5 minutes to figure this out. They've had the ball for most of the game, but they have not been able to convert for touchdowns. They have 1 field goal, some pretty bad turnovers.
It's 4th down and 3 yards to go. Ball on their own 37.
And a 7-point deficit
Lines up
as
in
we
the
continue.
backfield for the punt. Wilkins
Kick
lines
is
up
away.
deep for the punt
It's a
return.
nice punt.
Wilkins,
Fielded at the
we're
26. He's
looking
going
for
to break
some
it to
good
the
blocking on the
left,
run
excuse
back.
me.
He picks up a few
Get up a
yards on
couple
the
of
run.
yards there, and it'll be
He caught
1st
his team out of
and
that
10.
before he could do anything with it.
First and 10. Ball on their own 32. 4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. Looking to pass. Short throw.
Snap to Manning. Fires over to the right side. Finds Sean Alexander for a nice gain. 2nd down.
7-yard gain.
They need about 3. Ball on their own 39. Manning under center.
Like the pitch play there, but better defense by
was quick in
San Diego.
recognizing what they wanted to do on that play.
He tried to get to the outside, but the defense was watching his every move. When he tried to turn the corner, they were right there to get him.
3rd and 3. Ball on their own 38.
What do you have loaded up for us? Buffalo, an offset eye here. 3rd and short, play action pass. Throws it, finds a receiver up near the 48-yard line. And that will be a 1st down with a defender right in his face, ready to tackle him. Able to get the pass out.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 49. He hands it off.
Hands the ball off. Alexander fumbles the ball. The offense is going to recover because it did not pop. Defense recovers.
That was a foot race to the fumble. Looks like the extra wind sprints at practice are paying off.
The ball is right at midfield.
So Alexander has fumbled the ball twice. Neither of them have been costly. Manning has thrown an interception and has had a fumble.
Pass is left, and he's brought down.
Pass finds its target, which is McCardell, right near the first down marker.
So they're almost within their kicker's range.
Doesn't matter where the kicker's range is. You need a touchdown there, Mr. Michaels. Fires and finds a receiver who has a step, but Sean Springs jars it loose with the hit.
Second and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
2:53 to go here in the fourth quarter.
The Bills use motion. He's looking upfield.
Sean Alexander gets the handoff and finds a whole lot of nowhere to go.
On that play.
Yeah, you talk about a defensive line winning the battle, and this is what you mean. The running back gets to the line, and there's nowhere to go after that.
3rd and 8. Ball on the 39-yard line. Looking to pass. Throwing.
Manning fires over the middle. A receiver. Excuse me, a referee kind of gets in the way, and that helps Alexander turn up the field. He'll get close to the first down marker, but not all the way there.
Now within their kicker's range.
4th down and 1. Likely the season here for the Buffalo Bills. They're going to hand the ball off. He's going to get met in the backfield. Drop for a loss of 2, and that will be a turnover on downs. You can see the Bills have thoroughly dominated the time of possession. They have been all over the San Diego Chargers, but the fumble return for the touchdown, that is your difference. We saw this in the San Francisco game as well. Just a ton of yards, or a ton of time of possession. They were able to get the
So a pickup of maybe 3.
49ers were able to get a victory, though. The Bills find themselves down 7. Still an opportunity. They only need to use 2 of their timeouts. They cannot give up a first down. There is a shot that they can make this comeback.
Looking for room.
Running off the right side. That's going to be a first down. Buffalo's going to take a timeout, but that should do it.
And they pick up a first down.
A few more runs like that, and this defense is going to get an earful from the coach. They've almost got this game won, but they still need to run it.
First down and 10. 1:54 to go here in the fourth quarter. We'll see 2 more timeouts from Buffalo.
Green searching for a seam.
Green finds some room off the left side.
At the 46.
Timeout by Buffalo.
Running plays don't always have to be for long games. It allows the offense to control the clock and keep the defense on the field. They've almost got this game won, but they still need to run it to make the defense use their timeouts.
Second down and 8.
4-man front this time. Plummer with a man in motion. Looking for room. Washington stopped him for his 3rd tackle so far. That run didn't get them much.
Yeah, there was a defender in every gap ready to make the tackle on that play.
It's 3rd down and 5 to go. Ball on their own 49. Green searching for a seam. Couldn't find
4th
much
down,
of a hole.
timeout
He's brought
Buffalo.
down
Okay.
after a gain of what looks
Game
like
is
about
not
10.
over yet. 1:09 to go. It's going to be a 4th and 3.
And there was nowhere to go.
They couldn't get another first to run out the clock. They'll have to punt. It's 4th down and 3
Guess I did not
yards
realize
to
the
go.
Buffalo had enough
Ball on the 49-yard
timeouts to
line.
force this
He's
option.
back to punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch. That is going to check up nicely. And Manning will have to drive them far down this field to get the touchdown to tie the game.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball at their own 10. Dropping back.
1:01 to go. Manning drops back, fires over the right side, finds a receiver up at the 25-yard line.
And when you talk about precision passing, that's what you mean.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 26. Second down now. They have to get closer to the end zone. 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 26. He's looking with the throw.
Or the sideline finds a receiver up near midfield.
He really lets it
It's
fly.
a completed pass and a conversion for 1st and 10. 30 seconds to go. Should see a spiked ball here.
Not much time remaining, and they'll have to get closer for a legitimate shot at getting the touchdown. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line. The Bills line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. Looking for a receiver.
Looking,
With the
firing
throw,
down the left
McCarter
sideline.
was the
Incomplete.
target
20
on
seconds to go.
He tried to fire that one in there.
The quarterback tried to put that one through the receiver.
3rd and long. They don't need all of it on this play since they'll be going for it on 4th down anyway.
That's less pressure on the quarterback, so he doesn't have to force the throw. Not yet, at least.
Manning sets up.
Manning fires, finds a receiver. It's Sean Alexander. He'll get up near the 1st down marker, but it will be 4th down. 4th and 1. Here we go. Game, season, everything is on the line as the clock ticks down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Game is over. Buffalo had an explosive game last week against Pittsburgh, but fell apart here in San Diego. The fumble recovery for a touchdown is the difference in today's game. Pretty gross. Buffalo really stumbled down the stretch there. Peyton Manning apparently doesn't know how to play in week 16 or week 17. That's a very specific sports joke. There's your player of the game. Pleasant. And 10-3 your final. San Diego did not look good. They will host the AFC Championship next week, taking on the team that won earlier today, which was the Miami Dolphins. The Dark Horse Dolphins took down the powerful Patriots, the powerhouse Patriots, in today's first game. And now we're going to move on, as soon as this is done, to today's last game. Tampa Bay. They beat Green Bay last week in a pretty not great game. They are traveling to Seattle with an opportunity to host the NFC Championship. Winner hosts, loser goes, or if it's Seattle, stays at home. Game 4 of 4 starting right now. We got your championship week next week right here on the channel, so stick around for that. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying. NFL Fever 2003 coming soon.
Our game today comes to you from the Emerald City, Seattle, Washington. Thanks for tuning in to tonight's broadcast of the NFC Divisional Playoffs. This game features two teams with very high aspirations.
17 degrees, my goodness.
Super Bowl as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers get set to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Hi, and welcome everyone to another great NFL football telecast brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. I'm Al Michaels, joined by John Madden.
Hey, I don't know what's more impressive about this tight end, his ability to catch a football or how he can be a force with his run blocking. A lot of teams have two tight ends, with one who can catch and the other who's a blocker. These guys only need him because he can do it all.
Darren Sharper will mainly be assigned to cover the tight end, and when he's not concerned about that assignment, he'll either shade over to one side of the field to help prevent the long pass or play up close to stop the run. We should hear his name called quite a bit today.
Wow, those guys got to be careful not to get all tired out doing that. You got to save some of that intensity and energy for the game.
Let's go to midfield for the coin toss. Let's find out who will advance now from this NFC divisional game as we get set for the opening kickoff. Grammatica will be kicking off. He gets the kick away. The kick returner will try to run this one back. The Seahawks take over on offense.
So Seattle will get the ball first here in Seattle.
Driver will leave a bit of a hole in the secondary since he can't go at safety for tonight's game. They fitted him for a flak jacket, but he still has some pain in his ribs after getting hit, and he won't be going in this one. And he's brought down at the 35. Pickup of about 7. They need about 3.
Second down and 3 for Seattle. Welcome to the Emerald City. I love being in that city. Just walking around, having a good time.
Dylan in the backfield. He's going to throw.
Bledsoe looks, rolls, finds the wrong team. Tampa Bay is going to run this back for a...
5. A spectacular defensive play leads
My
to the
goodness.
touchdown.
Oh my goodness, about the worst start you could ask for on a second down and 3. We have an interception. That guy was just running towards that wall, all right?
Is there an update?
I caught up with Coach Holmgren to get his pregame thoughts. He told me he's had a few practices
Pick
with full
6
pads because he wanted his players to be more physical. They want to set the tone early. We'll have to see if those practices worked out.
Thanks, Melissa. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good.
We have seen Drew Bledsoe struggle in some of these bigger games. He's thrown some bad interceptions late in games that have cost his team an opportunity to gain the lead or tie a game. And here he is not off to a great start, already throwing a pick 6 on the second play of the game.
Grammatica will be kicking off.
Number 80 and number 89, deep to the
He kicks it off. He's already looking upfield.
Up to the 20, finds a little bit of a room, and he'll make it to the 25 before he is finally brought
as they
down.
were able to force the interception. Let's see what happens this time. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 25. The Seahawks are in the offset I formation. Bledsoe with a man in motion. Looking to turn it upfield.
Pitch to the outside, looking for Corey Dillon to find some room. He'll knock a defender down and then get tackled shortly thereafter. Second down.
About 2 to go. Ball on their own 33. He's going to throw.
Bledsoe drops and fires to his right side. Incomplete pass. Looked like either a diving receiver or he hit the receiver so hard with the football that he fell down.
3rd and 2.
We will never know.
Ball on their own 33.
Quieting the crowd down here on this 3rd down and 2 single back set. They're going to throw it to him. Pitch. Terrible play because it's an excellent defensive stop there in the backfield. That is going to force
follow the play as it develops, and they
a punt.
never let the ball carrier get to the outside.
It's 4th down and 6 yards to go.
Clock is running here as 4th and 6 is a punt from the 15-yard line.
He's back to receive this kick, and he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch at the 25, just flipping that field position.
For the fair catch.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
1st and 10. Looking to turn it upfield. Batuka on the call.
Oh, that's a good name.
The lineman just failed to open up any holes to run through or give him room to work with.
It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Drops back with the throw, and he can't hang on.
How was that not a catch?
It's 3rd down, and they have a long way to go. He's going to throw. Passes left.
Fires to the left side, finds a receiver for a 1st down conversion. Trent Green looking good so far. The home team 1 and 6 so far. Seattle's making him to look at 2. Making him to look at number 2 and 6.
With a man in motion. Searching for a seam. He ran out of real estate there.
Yeah, you talk about patience and not over pursuing. That's what you see there. The defense did not let that play develop.
The owner of a blue convertible, license number P61B93, please return to your car immediately. You are illegally parked.
4-man front this time. Man in motion. He hands it off.
Hands the ball off, finds a little bit of room up the middle.
Makes the play at the 44-yard line. So that play goes for about 6.
That is a good rush if you're getting 6 just like that.
It's 3rd down and 5 to go. Ball on their own 44. Green under center. Gets the pass off.
Deep down the left side, finds the open arms of his intended target. That's a little surprising to see. I mean, the defense wasn't in terrible positions.
Within scoring distance. He's looking to pass. Surveying the field.
Green finds an open receiver right at the 20-yard line.
At the 21. Picked up 10 yards.
Clock winds towards 30 seconds here in the first quarter. We have a 2nd down and inches with the Tampa Bay team leading by 7 over Seattle.
Looking for a seam.
Batuka finds the 1st down, but let's check the flag. It's going to be a hold on Burton. That is going to be a monster penalty.
Offense. That's a 10-yard penalty.
Number 61 held him up.
That was a blatant hold on that one. I guess the guy was kind of desperate, huh?
Second and 10.
Hand the ball off, trying to find some room in the middle, gets met by a Seahawks defender. That should take us to the end of quarter number 1.
That guy got knocked around by
7-0 Bucks over the Seahawks. Football continues.
The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. It's 3rd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 28-yard line. Tosses it back. Breaking free. And he's stopped at the 25-yard line. Biaka Batuka could be seeing more carries after that game.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force him to pass. We'll have to see if it works and causes him to give up on it here in the first half.
Gramatica will come in looking to try the field goal. And it's on its way. And it's good. So a successful drive when you look at the fact they did get 3 points out of it.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it into the end zone every time.
Tampa Bay knocks through the field goal, and we have a 10-0 Tampa Bay advantage 30 seconds into quarter number 2. Tampa Bay looking to be the next team to win on the road.
Ferguson opts not to take it out. On their last drive, it was 3 plays and out, and now the offense comes out onto the field once again. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. 4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. With the carry.
Pitch to the left side, or right side, excuse me. He's going to stiff arm, and he'll get a 7 or 8 yards. I think maybe Seattle would be good, might be at their best to just kind of run the ball, see if he can break this defense down a little bit. Ferguson, receiver for the Seahawks. 2nd down and 2. A great run there by Corey Dillon on 1st and 10. Go right back to it. A beautiful spin move. Boy, when those spin moves work, they really work. 4 rushes, 17 yards already for Corey Dillon, and they are up to the 34-yard line.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 34. 4-man front this time. He gets the count.
And hand the ball off to the left side, and that's still a good gain, 4 to 5 yards. Seattle Seattle up to 28 yards on the ground. We don't see a ton of teams do a lot of the running attack stuff, so 28 yards feels like seems maybe kind of small is what I was going to say. But it's actually quite a bit for the way this game plays. This is a good example of that's not a fumble, but the Manning one was. We even took a look at the Manning one, and I was like, kind of looked like he had it tucked, and I don't know.
They need 5. Ball on their
Maybe that's the thing, is that it was tucked. It, like, instead of it being a forward throwing motion, he already had it here.
Drops back. Rolling right, looking for a receiver.
Oh my goodness. Seattle finally gets a little bit of a rhythm going on offense, and then it's forced incomplete pass by the defense hitting the quarterback, and then a big sack. Seattle is the number 2 team in this NFC, on this NFC side.
He's just about ready to punt this one away. Smith lines up deep for the punt return. Smith signals fair catch on this punt. Smith had no room for a return and called for the fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
It's 1st and 10. Four linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively, using motion. Flag down.
Prior to the snap, false start, number 75. Offense.
The Buccaneers move backwards.
It's hard for the offense to move the ball down the field when they keep making mistakes like that.
It's 1st down and 15 to go. with the throw. And this pass is
Screen play action right there.
Records the tackle at the 26-yard line. Four-man front this time. Green gives the ball off. Wynn stopping for his third tackle so far. They went with the running play.
You never know when you're going to find some room and break loose into the secondary.
About 8 yards.
3rd down and 8 as we hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half of game number 4.
To go. Ball on their own 32. Green gets set. Man in motion. They'll go with a pass. With the throw. Morton
Hit as he threw, and that'll be an incomplete pass. Saves Seattle a timeout and gets the defense off the field. With 1 minute and 58 seconds, you can do a whole lot. With timeouts, you can do a whole lot more. Let's see what Seattle has in store for us as they get their next possession right before the half.
Barnhart is back to punt. Ferguson will be looking to give his team good field position here.
It'll be a fair catch right at the 25-yard line.
The defense will try to
4.0 seconds of hang time.
as they did the last time the offense had the ball. An effective 2-minute drill will give them the opportunity to put some points on the board before the half. It's 1st and 10. Four linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. He's looking to pass with the throw.
Bledsoe deep down the left sideline. I love that throw right there. Finds the open receiver. He gets driven out of bounds by the ball with possession. Nice reception right there.
If they don't want to go into the half down by this much, they're going to need some good throws and good clock management here.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Well, thank God that they are playing Madden 2003 and not NFL Fever 2002. NFL Fever 2002 has no idea what clock management is. Seattle over the middle. Nothing doing there. Bledsoe picks himself up off the ground yet again. 2nd down and 10 coming up.
The defense needs to remember not to play too soft and give up big gains underneath. But they also don't want to play too tight and end up giving up a big play to set them up in scoring position.
The Seahawks using motion. Looking downfield. Throws it out over to the left.
They went for that same kind of route concept, just a little up and out, but couldn't get the pass as accurate that time. He had him. It's exactly what you're looking for.
Enough time to make a good throw.
And they'll face a long 3rd down here. Ball on their own 47. He's going to throw.
No reason for them to be doing that. He threw an incomplete pass, so that'll be a clock-stopping play anyway. So no reason to stand there and just go, hut, 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 hut,
I
hut.
don't know why the receiver would break off that route and make the catch short of the 1st down. Maybe he thought that
They are so close. It's 4th and inches. I think you got to go for it in this scenario. Obviously, this game was programmed in 2002. They didn't have the technology and statistics that we have now, telling you like, oh, if you're down, here's a literal scoring chart for when you need to hit a 2-point conversion. That almost got blocked.
Smith waves for the fair catch.
Oh, that checked up. Not great.
And
But it'll be down inside the 20 at the 15-yard line.
With a punt. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 15. They'll go with the run. Woodson stops him at the 18. Couldn't find much of a hole, and he's brought down after a gain of what looks like a couple.
Wow.
Yeah, you talk about push. This line got no push at all, and there was nowhere to go.
You would think the coach already has his halftime speech prepared, trying to motivate his team to come back in the second half. Green, under center. Man in motion.
They're just going to run this clock down. I mean, I'm all right with it.
Tries the middle.
Handing the ball off.
McLean.
Third down. Seattle's going to take a timeout, but I don't think they meant to. Dexter McClellan.
Something to develop.
McClellan?
He got developed.
He injured. Is injured.
Third and long. Ball on their own 17. Green sets up. Looking for room. Spikes. Stops him at the 22-yard line.
Timeout called by Seattle. They have one timeout remaining.
This is a situation where you tell your punter to try and get a long punt, but enough hang time so that they don't get a return. The last thing you want to do is give up a touchdown as the half ends.
3 seconds left. One play.
Just about ready to pump this one away.
Camera makes it real difficult to look at, so I'm going to just take my webcam out for the rest of this game. Still talk with you. Talk at you, I guess.
Quarter with the score. Tampa Bay 10. Seattle.
I think the red from the microphone looks a little too weird.
As we get
Nice
set
try.
for the
I don't.
kickoff,
Nice
here's a
try.
look at the halftime stats.
The turnover is the key in this game yet again. We have
Number
a
9 is just about ready to
have a
kick
game
this
that's
one
helped
away.
propel a team
He
to a
sends it
lead.
on. Trying to give them
Special
good
teams
field
or
position.
defense up to the 25, gets to about the
Tampa Bay is
27-yard line. There's your Bills-Chargers score, just in case you forgot.
First and 10. He's looking to pass. Throws it. And it's caught. He's
Nice
just
reception
with
there
the
for
receiver.
Tampa
That
Bay.
quarterback is really special. Not only does he have the arm, but he can also guide it in there with some touch if he needs to.
It's first and 10. Using motion. He'll go with a pass. He surveys the field. Knocked down. The defender was all over him on that play, forcing the incompletion.
He really had to rush that throw. That was a situation where the defensive line made the job easy for the defensive backs.
So it's second and 10. He's looking to pass. Green passes to his left. And he's ridden out at the 48. He rifled it out there.
That guy's always had a great arm, and that's something you can't teach.
So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation. Ball on their own 48. Dropping back, passes left. Biaka Batuka was the intended target. With that drop, it's now fourth down.
Sometimes you see players try to run before they catch it. Knowing that he had to get the first there, he probably was thinking about where he was going before he caught the ball. And maybe that's why he dropped it.
Fourth and 10 coming up. Barnhart is looking for a good punt here. Ferguson will be looking to give his team good field position here. first and 10. Ball on their own 27.
Seattle has the ball back. First and 10. Plenty of time here in the third quarter. See if they can do something. I formation for Drew Bledsoe. As he drops back, scans the field, throws it deep down the left sideline, finds a receiver. It's Corey Dillon. We saw Peyton Manning have his most effective receiver be the running back. Turn the ball, hand off to him, or turn around, hand the ball off to him. Then I'll throw it to you. You catch it, make a move.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Seattle lines up in a single back set. Drew Bledsoe drops back to pass. It's a delayed handoff. I wonder if Alexander, or not Alexander, I was thinking of Seahawks running back. If Corey Dillon, and it didn't help we saw Alexander in the last game. If Dillon had bounced that to the right and tried to get around instead, probably could have picked up some yards there. Depending on how well the Buccaneers would have stretched that play toward the sideline.
3 linebackers lined up defensively. Looking to throw.
Single back set. Drew Bledsoe apparently confused at which team has 10 points, because he sure is taking his time to snap the ball like his team is up multiple scores, not the opposing team.
It's third down and 10 to go. With an extra DB, the defense is in the nickel. Looking to pass.
Bledsoe fires, and that looked like it went right into a defender's arm there. Lucky that wasn't picked off, but a bad throw by Drew Bledsoe.
4th and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Leckler already has 3 punts during today's game.
Number 9
That's
will
bad.
come into this game to punt. Smith is back to receive this kick. He signals for a fair catch.
It's going to unfortunately land and be a touchback. That was a pretty nice looking punt for the most part, but just not enough.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 20. Green gets set. He's looking to pass. He surveys the field. The defense.
Oh, it's a pick. That's a huge swing for Seattle. Trent Green throwing a bad pass right there. It's that Wynn, I believe, stepped right in front of the receiver and ran it back towards the 20. So Seattle will start with pretty incredible field position right on or just outside of the red zone.
10 here. Ball on the 22-yard line. Dillon, the lone back. He's going to throw. With the pass.
Into double coverage. You can't be throwing a pass like that into double coverage. What are you doing? Bledsoe, you're better than this, I thought.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line. With the carry.
His ball off to Dillon. Nothing doing there on the left side.
The 21. He was stopped before he could go anywhere.
Yeah, because those big old defensive linemen pushed those big old offensive linemen backwards.
So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation. Ball on the 21-yard line. The Seahawks line up with 2 tight ends.
Bledsoe fires down left side into the end zone. Can't find anyone. That is going to bring up 4th down. And a lot of incomplete passes, not helping the clock move.
Blanchard is looking to add to their total with this attempt. And it's up. And that kick is...
All right, so the kick is good. 39-yard field goal good by Blanchard. 4 plays, no yards, a whole 34 seconds coming off the clock. Seattle gets on the board. They're down by a touchdown. Feels like kind of a missed opportunity to get some points off of a pretty bad turnover, but I guess 3 is better than nothing.
Number 9 will be kicking off.
Number 37 and number 89. Deep to
He gets the kick away. Smith takes a knee, so he downs the kick in the end zone. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. 4-man front this time, using motion. And he stopped at the 24. They kept this one
Trent
on the
Green,
ground.
you what? You know what? We'll tell you what. You just turn around, you hand the ball off. The end. Try and run this clock out, I guess. 2 minutes or so left here in the third quarter. Thankfully, even the games that are maybe a little lower scoring have been pretty interesting and have swung the rhythm from one team to the other side, a team with just reckless abandon. Green finds a long throw down the right sideline, but it is deflected away.
The quarterback tried to put that one through the receiver.
You're not supposed to put them through the receiver.
It's 3rd down and 6 to go.
Oop, bump the microphone a little bit there.
Man in motion. He gets the toss.
Pitch out to the right side. Slips a couple of tackles there. Doesn't quite get enough for the first down, but oh my goodness, look at those awful numbers. Neither team has even eclipsed 100 total yards on offense. That is bad.
Barnhart is just about ready to punt this one away. He's waving for the fair catch. The offense ready to go again after their last possession resulted in
Seattle
a field
scored
goal.
3 on their last possession. Can they improve and score a touchdown? They find themselves down 7. Closing moments of the third quarter.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 36. They'll go with a pass.
Bledsoe drops back. They have sent a free rusher, one more than the line can handle. Bledsoe still gets a pretty nice throw off.
I'm not sure why he dropped that one. The quarterback delivered it right to him.
2nd and 10. Bledsoe gives the ball off. He can't wrap him up. And he's brought down at the 44. Two yards to go.
Big third down, I should say, for Seattle here. They gotta get this.
Comes in motion. Back to pass.
Oh my goodness, Seattle, what are you doing? Drew Bledsoe was faced the complete wrong way and got his back blown out in the backfield. Seattle, much like the other teams we have seen today, on the at home, I should say, really did not do well. Final play of the third quarter is a punt.
Smith
No fair catch. He's going to just use that speed to get up to the 25, 26-yard line. We have again like a late hold there. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. There is the gun for the third quarter. 10-3 our score here.
Ahead of the Seattle Seahawks. 10-3. The teams are
Excellent job, Al Michaels. It wasn't robotic at all.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 17. And it looks like an offset on. Dropping back. Looking for an option. Green lets it fly.
Batted down at the line of scrimmage. I believe that's win.
Forcing the pass or forcing the ball in there, that's the kind of play you're talking about.
What kind of play you talking about? You talking about what kind of play now? We talking about that kind of play now.
Ball on their own 17.
Moves the ball off in the backfield and is met immediately in that very same backfield.
They just collapsed on that play.
The offensive line has to get good movement on the snap of the ball for the inside run to work, and it didn't happen on that play.
Deep in their own territory. Green sets up with the carry. It's just one outside.
Hands the ball off, looking for one of those sweet spin moves, but nothing is working for the Buccaneers at the moment.
Barnhart is looking for a good punt here. Ferguson sets up, waiting for the punt. Ferguson is already looking upfield. The offense couldn't get anything going on their last drive, going 3 and out. First and 10. Dillon on the call. He might have gotten a yard or two.
That guy got knocked around.
Seattle
by
is
that
back
defense.
with the
He
ball
needs a little
here.
protection from his lineman.
We're in the fourth quarter. Drew Bledsoe's got to make a play. He was a very highly paid quarterback around this time. Might have been like the richest, the biggest contract. It wasn't nearly, it's like kind of laughable now where you're like, oh, okay. You only got a measly $65 billion. You got Patrick Mahomes a 10-year contract for $500 billion or whatever. So it's kind of funny in that regard.
Ball at midfield.
They're in Buccaneers territory. There's 3.5 minutes to go. Drew Bledsoe. Now is your time to shine. Throwing it to kind of nobody. A little surprised because it looked like he had a wide open receiver just streaking down the middle of the field. Missed everybody in that scenario. And we will see yet another Shane Leckler punt.
Number 9 is back to punt. Smith will be looking to give his team good field position here. And he signals for the fair catch.
A little surprised he signaled for the fair catch considering there was a defender right in front of him.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 15.
3:22 and first down and 10. They're going to try and find some room up the middle. Not a whole lot. See if Tampa Bay just wants to salt this game away. Seattle's got to get a stop. Second down in like a short long.
They need 6.
Second down and 6. I guess I think that qualifies as manageable.
4-man front this time.
And that appears that that is what is going on here. They're going to start milking clock, which that's kind of how this works in the NFL. I didn't realize how big of a deal as he gets spun down in the backfield. I never realized how big of a deal it was to have the auto clock run. Where you go like, when I get to the line of scrimmage, I want 15 seconds on the play clock, so it just runs everything down.
Third and long.
It's a really good thing to bring into to a football game, especially because so many coaches and stuff use it. And if there's anything you want me to be, it's informed about coaches. I'm going to run, slipped a tackle, got a couple more yards, but fourth down is coming up. Tampa Bay is not putting the nail in this coffin. They are not doing a good job at just like being like, okay, hey, we're the team. We're going to come in here. We're going to dismantle you. Even if it's not true, come in with that mentality.
Ferguson is back to receive this kick. Fair catch.
Fair caught just inside the 40-yard line. So it'll be first down and 10 from the 37. This is probably it. Drew Bledsoe, now is your time to shine. Seattle Seahawk man slash.
4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively.
I don't know. I don't know why we are getting so many of those. It is so weird. Bledsoe deep down the right side into double coverage. A terrible throw right there. Looks like that is Darren Sharper of the Green Bay Packers.
That's what happened. The defense just can't play prevent and then think they can just tighten it up and make a stop at the end. They should play aggressive enough where they can make a play but won't be in position to get burned.
Man in motion. Quick drop.
Bledsoe drops back, fires down the left side. Thought he found a receiver, but I don't know. How do you eat Butterfingers with gloves on? You got butter gloves?
So bad, he ends up overthinking and drops the ball.
3rd and 10.
1:46 to go. Seattle should have some timeouts left.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on 3rd down so far. Looking to pass. Passing right.
Down the right side. He's going to finally, just kidding, thought that was a completed pass. Really thought that that was going to be the completed pass to propel Seattle to do something interesting in this game. But alas, it was jarred loose by the collision.
4th and 10 coming up.
This is the correct call from Seattle. It's not the season ender decision at the moment, but why not give it a whirl? At least you know that, oh my goodness, a 4th down and 10 conversion. Wow, that is deep down the field on the right side, and that'll be a 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. I will be honest, I completely forgot what I was talking about. Pump fakes down to the left, or the right sideline. He's going to get tripped up inside the 5.
You know, with this receiver, you can throw it anywhere. You throw it high and behind him.
A little pump fake action there to get some room to throw that ball.
First down and goal to go.
All right, we've seen Seattle in this scenario with this quarterback. Did not end well for the Seahawks, but the San Francisco 49ers picked up a win. That is in the back of the end zone and a touchdown. Seattle is an extra point away from tying this ball game with 1:02 to go in quarter number 4.
The Seahawks just made this one very interesting.
You can feel the momentum shifting.
The kick is up. The kick is good. 60 yards in 6 plays, 58 seconds with a 2-yard pass from Bledsoe to Pollard. Tampa Bay led 10-0.
Number 9 is just about ready to kick this one away.
Seattle has tied the ball game here with just over a minute to go. Fielded at the 5, up to the 10, 15, the 22-yard line.
I think this play might decide what they're going to do the rest of the drive. If it's a good game, they might try to get the field goal. If it's a short run or an incomplete pass, they might just play it safe the next 2 downs and try and get into overtime.
Man in motion. Looking downfield.
57 seconds. Throws, finds a receiver past the 40-yard line. Seattle's going to have to take a timeout. Ken Lucas is injured on the play. Looks like he injured his foot.
The offense is almost in field goal range. so the defense has to make something happen. They might want to bring a blitz, either get a sack or maybe force a bad throw and get a turnover.
Quick drop.
High formation for Tampa Bay. They're going to throw it short. The throw was short. The throw was just also bad. So
You just have to catch those balls.
a little bit of a mixed
Second
bag
down
there.
now as they continue to try to get the ball into field goal range.
They should remember that they can use the whole field since they still have timeout. But they have to be careful with their throw. An interception could set up the other team with a last-second chance to break this tie.
Dropping back. Throwing left.
It's like Seattle rushed 5. They were able to get some wiggle room on the outside, and Steve Smith appears to have an injury. Now, you could also be looking at maybe they're cramping or something like that, but I have a hard time believing people would cramp in 17-degree weather.
So they don't have to use these sidelines as much. They should be able to call anything that they think could get them another first down.
Back to pass. Dumps the passer.
That is a great defensive stop there by Seattle. Tampa Bay is going to take a timeout, saving Seattle one of their timeouts. 43 seconds to go. I don't see why people aren't a little more willing to let these clocks run down or let the defense call the timeout. Overtime's not the worst situation in the world.
Back to pass. Pass is left.
Trent Green almost threw an interception. That should have been picked. He had his hand on it and everything. Maybe it didn't look as... Maybe it wasn't as close as it looked because, again, we have that weird depth perception thing. Hard to tell exactly where things are happening. But we can see that they are happening. And that is what is important, is it not?
Green scans the defense.
Third down and 15. 40 seconds to go. A bit of a low snap to Trent Green. It's going to be caught, but well short of the first down. Good timeout usage by Seattle. They're going to have, I don't know, 30 seconds-ish to get something going. Not exactly sure how many timeouts they have. We're going to take a look at it. Each team one timeout. Barnhart has also punted 6 times, which I guess I did not realize. Kind of looks a little bit like Chris Damaris in that photo. The kick is away.
And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch. Oh my goodness, and astonishingly good.
When they were able to get the ball into the end zone,
Coffin corner.
Game.
Okay, it actually looked better from the angle I saw it at first. I thought it was way deeper than the 8. Pitch to the outside, run over a defender there, try and make a juke move, spin around, move around, dance around. Trying to get through these defenders, but not a whole lot doing there.
A conservative coach will play it more safe with a run here to get closer to overtime. The aggressive coach will try and score no matter what, and that may be the case here.
I would definitely fall under the camp of aggressive. If I were playing in this game, I would be pushing for the win, not the overtime. Overtime rules in this game are the old overtime rules, so there are some elements that just don't exist, such as a sudden death. Field goal wins it.
Run the clock down and go to overtime. They need 7.
I doubt we're going to get another play, but you never know with this game.
Bledsoe gets set.
Maybe they were faking it, but...
All
right, 4 quarters was not enough to determine a winner here. We are going to overtime. Nobody really wants to win this game and host an NFC Championship taking on the 49ers. A good-looking, playing well 49ers team. Seattle's going to get first crack at it.
Gramatica will be kicking off. He sends this one toward the end zone.
From the 1.
This one. Breaking free. The Seahawks
hold forward for a few extra yards. Seattle, though, starting from the 23-yard line. What do you have for us up your sleeve, Drew Bledsoe?
4-man front this time.
Dropping back, rolling. He's going to throw it deep down the right sideline. That just got rid of it. Threw it away.
To get to the quarterback as he was releasing the ball.
Pressure can really mess up the timing of a play. That pass was incomplete because the quarterback had to get rid of it before he wanted to.
2nd and 10. Dillon hits the toss. Looking for blockers. Lost about 2 yards.
Don't love that call. Don't love it at all.
Third down and long coming up here.
3rd and 12 here in the overtime period. Obviously, ties are irrelevant because they won't happen because of the playoffs. Gotta have a winner. Bledsoe deep down the middle finds nothing. People keep throwing stuff into double coverage. It's getting a little tiring to watch. Leckler back out to punt with 4:17 on a 4th down and 12.
Number 9 will come into this game to punt. And he waves for the fair catch. So after the fair catch,
from the 29-yard line, Trent Green will lead his team back out onto the field, looking for an upset win over the 2-seed Seahawks.
1st and 10. The quarterback gets set with only one pass behind him. Batuka looking for
tries to find some running room, but it's a fumble. The defense is going to recover. Oh my goodness, Batuka.
Looks like this.
Oh, he fumbled at the worst time in overtime, or right around the red zone. I think they were closer to the 30 than the 20, but Seattle doesn't really have to do anything here. They can just bring out the field goal unit on a 1st down, kick it, and get the heck out of here.
1st and 10. Ball on the 23-yard
to stay
line.
home.
Dropping back.
Oh my goodness! For some reason they are going to
gets dropped for a sack.
Do that. What? Video game? Hello? Can you make sense, please? It's all part of the plan, he says, like smashed onto the ground. I did a physical comedy bit and I forgot that I turned my camera off.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Which has done wonders for my eyes.
Using motion.
It's like a single back set. I see some type of shadow off to the right. They will do that.
Howard brought him down for his 3rd tackle. The offensive line.
I don't know why they're doing this.
On that play, and the runner is stuck.
If I got a turnover and I could win with a field goal, sudden death. They're going out on 1st down.
3rd down and long coming up here. Nickelback in this time.
3rd and 17, still a single back formation.
With the carry.
They're going to pitch to the outside. They're going to lose 4 yards, so they just kind of... They took such a good opportunity and they lost several yards there.
That's what you see there. The defense did not let that play develop.
Blanchard coming in here. This will send the Seahawks to the NFC Championship game. The kick is up. The kick is good. Seattle wins. 50 yards for Kerry Blanchard. 50-yard field goal sends Seattle to the championship game. They will face San Francisco next week for a trip or a chance to go to the Super Bowl. Wow.
Join us next week for another high-powered matchup. Stay tuned.
We actually almost had the correct.
Or on the West Coast, your normal programming. This has been a presentation
what's it called?
Of EA Sports.
The actual Super Bowl champion, I think.
Crew, good night.
4 tackles and an interception for win. And that will do it for today's NFL action. We'll turn this camera on for just a minute or so. Oof, boy. Really got used to the darkness in this room here. And right on time for me to get the heck out of here and go the frick to sleep. Wow. What a turn of events. Neither team was all that great in that game. Seattle was bad. I mean, what the heck? 2 6 seeds remain obviously one in each conference, but 2 6 seeds remain. They are on the road. The Dolphins are going to take on the Chargers, and the 49ers are going to take on the Seahawks. Both of those are a 6-2 matchup. A couple of 12-win teams over in the AFC. A couple of 11-win teams and division rivals in the NFC matchup. There are your results of pretty good group of games. I would say the Dolphins and Patriots game is probably the best of that batch. The 49ers and Falcons and even the Bills Chargers had just teams. Each of those teams, the 49ers and the Bills, were on the field so much you kind of forgot the other team even existed. It was very weird. Very weird. Home team wins the final 2 games. But we'll see what happens next week as, again, the Chargers and the Dolphins, Seahawks, 49ers. You'll get those 2 matchups, the Super Bowl, and then most likely the Pro Bowl after that. So if that sounds interesting for you, we'll get that taken care of. We'll have a good time next time on this channel. September 20th, we'll crown a champion. And then September 27th, we'll start a new season in NFL Fever 2003, basically just redoing this. So, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell. That way you're notified when I post new videos. Again, appreciate you so much for watching. And we'll see you next week. Go Sports.